Good evening, and welcome to Sydney by Night, Episode 1, New Beginnings. I am your storyteller, Potato. Let us meet our players then, shall we?
Hi, I'm Banshee, and I will be playing as Olivia.
Hi, I'm Freya, and I will be playing Richard.
Thank you. And I hope that all of yous will enjoy our style of play. I would like to just throw in there for some of yous that some of us are very much beginners at a game. This being my fourth game of GM'd, and one of the players in here is very much new. So we'll probably be explaining some of the rules to her during the session. But without further ado, I guess let's start telling a vampire story. Anyway, let's start off our setting. Our setting will uh, as usual in the city of Sydney. Um, it's night out. People that would roam the streets are now gone are at their home. Some have gone to sleep. Some are still up in their homes or probably roaming on the street. Our story will begin at a convenience store. Okay. Um, Convenience store. Um, the lights are on, but there's barely there's one person uh the lights are on. It's very quiet, and there's only one person in there, and that's where we'll meet our first player, um, Richard. Freya, can you describe to me how your character looks like?
Sure. I am a. Hold on one second. I am an above average height male, uh, white skin, American nationality, has brownish red hair, has grayish blue eyes, and looks about 30 years old.
Nice. And your character right now isn't really doing so hot, is he?
He is not. Si- uh, since moving to Sydney, he has constantly been in a bad spot. He has an addiction, which I'm going to let for the listeners to discover.
Hmm.
Um, and this addiction is crippling him and has caused him to lose much of his life and makes it more difficult for him to succeed in either the vampire world or the actual human world because of these addictions or
Yeah.
addiction.
And to help it, I assume that your character has completely isolated himself from mortals, so that way not to risk an event. Correct?
Correct. That's why he works the night shift at a dingy 7-Eleven.
Mm. Alrighty. Um. hmm, Okay. And your character is at five hunger, so they're very ravenous and very aggressive, okay? Okay, occasionally you'll have like customers that will come in and you'll stay behind the cash register. Luckily there wouldn't be, there isn't really much sort of event where you'll be like sticking your fangs into them, but at the very least you'll come off as like pretty aggressive towards people. Um, Now, I want you, let's say first up, I want you to give me a roll of wits and awareness for me.
Okay.
Mm,
Let me scroll up here.
yeah.
Um,
Mm.
so wits and you said wits and awareness.
Yes, wits and awareness.
And it is 4 successes and 1 critical success.
Oh god, damn! Is that? That's a. Oh, okay. Actually, no. That's not. That's not. Okay. Luckily, that's not a messy crit. But you did succeed it. Okay. Okay. Um. So. So you. So you know, of course, you look around. You notice footsteps coming towards you. Okay. You turn around to see a woman. Banshee. Can you describe to us how your character looks?
Yes, I totally can. Um, my character is I don't know. She is normal height, I guess, average height for a woman. She is long black hair. She has this specific allure to her, let's just say. Like,
Mm,
she draws the attention of those around her. She has this mysterious sort of air to her where people just instantly feel like they just want to talk to her. They want to find out what's going on. They want to
mm,
just find out more information. At the very least, she's incredibly attractive.
mm.
Uh, and she,
She's not like other girls.
no, or is she? I don't know. We'll find out. So that's the appearance. That's the initial kind of vibe that she gives off. Uh, Aside from that long dark hair, I would say brown eyes. I don't know. I don't know. In Vampire the Masquerade, is it like, do we have colored eyes or is it just
Oh yeah, you would have colored
ah?
eyes.
Then my eyes are brown. But like, if I'm getting very specific right now, it is like a lighter shade of brown, like a honey kind of brown. Um, Pale skin,
Mm,
and currently is walking in, just looking around, I would say.
mm. So so
Is Richard the only character or only person in the 7-Eleven currently?
yes,
So she
okay.
walks in,
Um,
kind of has a quick look around, and then locks eyes with Richard and starts walking towards him.
mm.
Welcome to 7-Eleven. How can I help you?
Um, are we alone? Is it? Am I free to talk?
I mean, there's cameras, but for physical people, it's just me, you.
Okay. Well, I I'd like for you to come with me. I feel like we should have a more private setting to talk in.
Who are you, and why do you need me?
God, what was her name? 1 second, sorry. Camarilla, that's it. Well, who I am is not as relevant as you being in the better graces of the Camarilla, don't you agree? If you want something similar to the wait. Before I do any of this, hold on, I need context. I'm so sorry. Do I know that Richard right now needs connections or needs a bit more of a good grace with the Camarilla? Like,
Mm.
firstly, I need context before I interact of what I know, what I
Oh yeah,
don't know.
we yeah, you know that like I said, you heard rumors about a Toreador you know, down on his luck in the working at the 7-Eleven, and you know that he isn't in good graces with the Camarilla. So yeah,
I see.
so
Okay,
you know
can we
this.
start that again then, please?
Yeah,
Can
all
I?
good.
I'm sorry, I had no idea, and I'm just like, are we alone? I don't know what's going on right
Oh,
now. Okay.
apologies. Should have been more descriptive.
No.
Yeah.
All good. All I know is that Richard is there. That's it.
Okay.
I know nothing else. Okay, cool. Do you mind if we start that again for you?
Uh,
Sure.
Yeah, I guess we could, yeah, because considering that like you use a new, so yeah, I'll add this,
Uh,
once.
as a what? Sorry.
I was saying that like considering you so new, like
Well, I think you should allow more than once because I don't even know how the dice mechanic works.
okay,
So
yeah,
I'm gonna need like this session really is just like a me
mm,
understanding the game mechanics session, right?
yeah,
So
yeah,
yeah, like don't treat me like a regular player because I have no clue what's going on.
alrighty.
Okay. All right. So I as I said before, I walk up to Richard. I say, "Hi. Are you Richard?"
I have a name badge on, so I would think that was pretty obvious.
Well, I was just trying to be polite, but there you have it. I heard from a little bird that um that you could use my help, and I can certainly use yours being a blood. Wait, do I know that you're a blood mage? That you
Mm.
being a blood mage.
Yeah, Tremi is known for being good in blood
I know
magic.
this.
Yeah.
Okay. So I heard from a little bird that you could use my help getting into some good graces with some Camarilla, and I can certainly use your talents.
Okay. I think we're going to have to do a roll here, Hato,
Mm.
for trying to find the lore thing. Give me a minute.
Wait, what do I roll?
No, you won't have to roll. I have to roll.
Oh, I see. I see. Cool.
Because you're asking. I mean, would it be specifically that she's wanting my help with blood magic since she mentioned my talent?
Um, I'd say in this context, it seems to be only that like she desires your talent in blood magic. It's not really, it hasn't been like specified in terms of like whether it's like information. It seems to very much just be talents for now at least.
Okay.
Hmm. But
Oh,
if you, go on.
go back into RP mode.
I feel like the thing is though, I don't think did we update Freya about the fact that I'm not an investigator any further? Like I don't know what did we
Hmm.
update you what's going on, Freya? Because
You're a spy though, right?
yes, I'm a thespian spy, but just in specific information gathering and sometimes using it against the person when the situation
Okay.
arises. Okay.
Hmm.
I'm gonna be honest with you. You used a lot of big words there, and I honestly have no idea what you're talking about.
Wait. Wait, your character?
That's my character. Yes, I'm back in
Okay.
RP.
Yeah, I was like, I'm pretty sure, but let me check.
Okay, yeah, I was thinking that like a character rule. Anyway,
Yeah. Um, okay. Well, do you think that maybe you and I can go to a more intimate setting so we can just talk?
I'm not really allowed to leave the cash register.
Okay. So what time do you get off work?
Time is it now? I glare at the clock. What is the time, Hato?
you look at it and it is 8 p.m.
8 p.m. It's only been an hour into my shift, so 3 o'clock.
I walk to the door and wait, I don't know if there is a sign. I'm just improving here. I just walk to the door and turn a sign around that says be back in 10 minutes. And just say, "Oh, look at that. You just have 10 minutes now. Do you want to head to the back and we'll have a bit more detailed discussion? I really feel as if this is an offer that you might not want to turn down."
Well, it seems like I'm being extorted here, so very well.
um,
You guys walk. I guess I'm presuming that you guys are walking to the back. Okay, to the
yeah.
back entrance.
Yep.
Yeah, the sun, it's pretty dark out. You can hear the barking of dogs. Crickets and whatnot. And there's a strange piece to it. And it seems to be that the garbage is there's a garbage bin near there, starting to overflow a little bit. So yeah. How
Okay, so I turn to Richard, and I'm just gonna lay it all out for him openly, and just say, "Look, I'm gonna be very blunt and direct, which is not usually my style, but here we go. I need your help. All my leads have gone into thin dust. It seems to have evaporated into thinner, and I just can't seem to find the next point to continue looking for my mark. I need someone with their expertise in blood magic to aid me. And in return, I have heard that you could do with a little bit of a better grace with the Camarilla clan. Clan? People?
the
Clan.
sect?
Sect. And I heard that you could do a bit better with the Camarilla, so I can help you there.
Okay. All right. Now I need to roll for blood magic. So
I just feel like I think I just want to make it clear. Like I just
Yeah.
wanted to read this situation with Richard upon our first encounter. I'm like, okay, this guy's not gonna mess around, really. I'd rather be just direct, and I think that's the best way to get through to him.
So I am a descendant of Karl Schrecht, which means it's very rare for us to even relinquish information about blood magic.
Mm-hmm.
So what do I need to roll, Hayda?
Let me just real quick check on. I'm guessing it's about that like descendant thing, right?
Yes.
Yeah. Okay. So let me just.
It's a +2 to any roll.
Yeah. Let me just. On the Pacific things. Let me just find it real quick. Shit. Yeah. Damn it.
While you're checking on that,
Here we go. Found it. Okay.
excellent.
Okay. So yeah. Handlander. Add two dice when testing to resist attempts to sway you from their goal, which includes like stuff like giving up information and stuff in that regards.
Correct.
So, let me see. Let's see what kind of dice roll we should. What kind of dice pool should we do for you in this regards?
I would say something like composure and like awareness, maybe.
Mm, mm, uh, no, because awareness is usually like being aware of something. This is about like
Well, yeah, I'm aware that I'm being manipulated.
Oh, okay. Okay,
No,
yeah.
I'm definitely not manipulating you though. I that's why I said I feel as if the approach that would work with you is to be direct and honest, which is what I
But
am.
okay, so
So I literally said, I need your help. I feel as if I can help you with the Camarilla situation and you can help me with the blood magic situation because my lead has vanished.
So then would it be composure blood magic?
Say again?
So what would it be? I would definitely say composure, maybe.
Composure, maybe insight? No, no, or
I mean,
actually, how about just a straight composure and resolve?
Okay.
Yeah,
So
that's 4 dice there.
no, that would be 6 dice. Because I get a plus
Oh,
2.
yeah, that's right. Yeah, I forgot. Apologies. Let's see.
Oh boy, we're starting out great.
Oh my goodness, messy crit. Oh no.
That's a really messy crit too.
No, no. Oh no. Okay, so to put simply, the beast within you is not having is not really the beast is not you are not having this. Okay, you're not having this. Okay, you are not relinquish information or any kind. Uh, for somebody not of your blood. Okay, the beast hears this, and you accidentally let him off your chain, and yell at Olivia. Would you like to play this out?
Yeah, I would. And I'm not going to actually scream.
Shame.
I don't think you understand who we Tremiers are. Many of us protect our sacred bounds with our connection with blood magic. Why should I even consider breaking away from my path and my people's path to help anyone, especially the Camarilla?
Well, I
Do I go to 6 hunger, by the way?
Oh no. If you talk about your hunger, that's rouse check. You do a rouse check. And also the max of hunger you can get is 5. If you were to fail a rouse check on on when you're on 5, you would basically do a hunger frenzy.
Okay.
Okay, so I don't know if I need to roll anything. I'll just tell you what I need to do, and you can just jump in to say if I need to roll for it.
Ready.
I try to gauge the situation. At this point, I notice that he's clearly yelling at me, meaning that like it's escalated from 0 to 100. So going off from that, I would try to control the situation by trying to calm him down. And I would say, Richard, I seem to have struck a nerve. I apologize. That was not my intention. See, I was not trying to help you betray your own kind. No. In fact, I want to help you embrace it further. I want to help you. But in turn, I ask for your help in return. My intention was not to break the chains or the bonds to your sect or your clan, but rather to channel that to help.
Okay. Can you do me a favor? Banshee, come over to the VTM box channel, and I'm gonna get you to do a dice roll for me. And considering I quite like that speech was pretty good, so because I'm gonna get you to do a manipulation plus insight roll. And considering that was a pretty good speech, I will give you an extra. I'd say 2 dice for a pretty good speech there.
Okay, thank you. What do I?
Okay, so you're in the channel now.
Yeah.
Okay,
Yeah.
so I want you to do a write in slash V roll. Like V
Forward
slash.
slash
Yes, forward slash V space roll. Okay. So when you do that, you should see a thing that says pull. Okay.
Yes.
Now, take a look at your character sheet and tell me how many points do you have in insight and manipulation?
Insight is 2.
Mm-hmm.
Manipulation is 3.
Alrighty. So that's a total of 5 dice. So in the pull section, write in 5.
Is that a +2 or no? Or
Oh yeah, you're gonna do a +2. But they'll
7?
be outside of the. Oh yeah, +2. I just put in like what's that? So
7?
6. Yeah. So oh yeah, 5. Yeah. So yeah, 7. You put in 7 and put in 7 and oh wait.
Yep,
It is
it's
critical.
Is that good?
Oh we've got to add your hunger dice in there.
Yeah.
Oh.
Sorry,
Okay.
I should have said so.
I don't have hunger.
Oh no, you start with 1 hunger.
Oh, okay, so I have 1.
Yeah.
Cool.
If you want, we could just like do the dice roll again real quick. Up to you.
Okay, so what was it again?
So,
/
V roll, space roll.
roll.
Yeah, and then
I just add 8.
yeah. You put 7 in. Then you move the cursor outside of the brackets, and I think you type in hunger. It's a user spot.
Yes,
Yeah,
it is.
hunger.
You do V roll,
Complicated.
pull,
Okay.
Oh, good.
So
Apologies.
Seven.
that
out,
okay,
and then hunger
hunger
should be
1.
Yeah.
Yeah.
Okay. I hope I did that right. I
Yeah, you
tried.
did. You did.
correct.
Okay, correct.
3 successes.
Okay. Okay. I'd say that went pretty well.
My aim isn't to hardcore like manipulate. I
Hmm.
feel as if like
Oh yeah,
because
charisma.
I get it. I
Fuck,
get a gauge that I'm like I feel as if I'm good at reading people simply
Yeah,
because of what I do. So I read him from what I could gauge, and I'm like, okay, I'm not gonna manipulate him.
Yeah,
I want to persuade
yeah.
in the sense of where to just to see him for the
Mm.
greater, just to see him and persuade him
Yeah.
to help.
Yeah, looking back, actually, I should have probably got you to roll for charisma and insight instead.
Yeah.
Hmm.
Roll attempt number 3.
Oh, I have 4 for charisma. Sorry.
Yeah.
No, so I should have done 1 more, but that's all right.
Yeah.
It still works.
You sure?
Yeah, I don't mind.
Okay. Because I wouldn't mind it, especially considering that you got a bit more points in that one. Because it's a bit
All right,
different.
hold on.
Yeah.
Okay, /
I would re-roll that.
Yeah. Also, actually,
4.
don't worry about the extra dice. I'll just make those to be like you'll have like 2 automatic successes. So just like grab the
So
you
6.
yeah, so you got
Yeah.
6 in there. So and the other 2 are just like 2 automatic successes. As you can see, I'm still figuring out my GM style.
Okay, I forgot. Okay, / roll.
Yes.
No, / V.
V space roll.
V roll. Then outside I go 6, so I'm not worrying about the other 2. And then I will click out and say hunger 1.
Mm-hmm.
1. Got it. It's still the same, no?
No,
No,
remember
you got a crit.
critical the crits only work when there is two critical dices. So no, it's not a crit. Basically, you notice how there is one of them that has like where the symbol is blue and has two little stars on it.
That's a crit.
Yeah, that's a crit, but the crits, you only get a critical win when there's two of them on there.
I see.
To put
Okay.
to put simply, when you get both of them, it counts as like when you get two criticals, it's counted as like four successes, like in total of those two.
Okay.
Okay, so but yeah, I'd say that's because that's about like five successes, you know, because two with the other one, so I'd say that is pretty good. So would you say that that would
Okay.
be enough to convince um, your character, Freya?
I'm gonna go like a half measure.
Mhm.
So I'm gonna give my response. I'm willing to help, but I'm not divulging any information about blood magic. You will not see me use blood magic. You will not interact with me while I use blood magic. Is
Mhm.
that understood?
Oh, crystal clear.
Mhm. Mhm.
And I put my both hands up, like in kind of like a mock surrender, and just
Mhm.
pretty much say, "Oh, absolutely, crystal
Mhm.
clear."
And Banshee,
I wouldn't dare even dream of doing that to you.
Olivia has something for for Richard in her pockets, right?
Do I?
Hmm? Uh,
Do I?
yeah.
We never went over this with Banshee.
I thought we
I have
did. Oh,
no, you did
No.
not. I have no fucking clue what's
God
going
damn it.
on.
Damn it. I'm so sorry.
This is why I want to make this like a dialogue, but okay.
Yeah, I'm very sorry. I thought I did. Or at the very least they were in the notes. Okay. Okay, so inside your pocket you have blood alcohol, something that can be used to slate Richard's hunger. Um,
Okay, so
yeah.
I pull that out of my pocket and I say, "Well, since we are allies now, comrades, maybe, if you will, I think this will help." And then I kind of reach out, but not too much. It's kind of one of those things where I kind of grab the bottle and I kind of
Mm,
start giving it to him, but I don't go all the way. I kind of want him to come the rest of the way, so I'm not encroaching on his space. Uh, and I explain what it is and how it's going to help him. Right?
mm.
Sure.
Yeah, so that's
Yeah,
what I do.
she passes you a paper bag. Inside is a bottle, fairly large one with you swish it around. Obviously, there's liquid. You can probably tell that it's blood alcohol. What do you plan to do with it, Freya?
I'm going to immediately just chug the whole bottle. Do I need
Okay.
to do a roll for that?
Oh no, you don't need to. Okay,
Okay.
unless you like I don't know like. Do you think your character could like fucking drop the bottle and like smash it on their face?
Potentially, I would like to do that roll just in case. Because my character is that like hungry, so I could see that insanity happening.
I guess like composure and fuck I don't know result I don't know but anyway that's a joke. But anyway nah so you drink the thing
Closer and resolve. Where's my resolve?
oh wait no I was just joking.
Oh no, I'm doing it. I'm doing it.
Okay.
Success, two successes.
Okay, so yeah, you just drink. I guess you just drink the thing down. Scott, gulp, gulp, gulp.
In that instance, while he's doing that, I'm kind of not just watching him do that. I'm kind of just, observing the surroundings, letting him have his moment kind of thing, and just not, I'm just giving him the respect of composing himself or whatnot. I'm just walking around.
Alrighty,
So how
so
Not
much
walk-
hunger will this remove?
okay, so I'm gonna say this will remove 2 hunger from your 5. I'm gonna be
Okay.
generous and do that. So now you're at 3 hunger.
All right.
Okay.
Okay.
At this point, I would like to pull out a card with the details of the penthouse, for example, and ask him to find me there once he considers my offer.
Well, I've already accepted the offer.
Oh, you have accepted it fully. Okay, I was like, I wasn't sure if I had to convince a bit more because I know that you said that you'll help, but not anything blood magic related. And I think I need your blood magic help, right?
Yeah, I said
But-
you can't see and you can't learn anything about it.
Oh no, I wouldn't do that. So yeah, no, absolutely. I'll say, well, here is. Wait, are you gonna come with me now then? But you're working, so I would
working.
just I would give the card and just say, so once you're done your shift, swing by,
Very well.
and then I just walk away, like I just leave.
Alrighty, going back to penthouse. Okay, and
I
for,
do. Do I go back to the penthouse? I don't know.
well,
On the inside.
where do you think where do you think Olivia will go, Banshee?
I don't know. I
Mm.
don't know my tasks. I don't know
Well, the
what
only
I
thing
can do.
Well, I imagine the only thing you have to do right now is just wait for Richard to come over to your penthouse after his shift. So
Well, I would satisfy my hunger then in the meantime.
you're gonna you're going to find a partner. Well, granted though is that your hunger is only really at 1 right now, and the only way that you can satisfy your hunger of 1 is by like fully killing somebody through feeding.
Oh, so each point means I need to kill people.
Oh no. Only the first only if you have 1 hunger. All the other ones you can slate through like just no feeding normally, but the only way to get like 0 hunger is by like killing
I'm with
somebody.
you.
Yeah.
I see. Yeah, then no, I wouldn't worry about that. I just get on with my daily business, you know,
Mm.
go to events,
All right.
whatever.
Alrighty. Because it is it's still a bit before Richard finishes his shift. So okay, and tell me about like what do you think what do you think would be Richard's duties at work, Freya?
Oh, the typical stuff you would have at a 7-Eleven. Cooking the hot dogs that sit there for hours. Cleaning the floors. Tending the cash register.
Mm.
Telling underage people to, bog off or something like that.
Well, actually, sorry, I thought we mentioned this earlier. Underage people is assumed to be like not present in the Chronicle.
Oh, I'm aware, but
Oh,
just
okay.
yeah, it's like my character tells him to bog off.
Ah,
Like,
okay.
You know what I mean?
Okay, gotcha.
Not actually they're there. It's just like my daily things as a clerk at a 7-Eleven.
Oh, okay, gotcha. Okay. And I'm guessing eventually, your shift. You said I'm pretty sure you said your shift finishes at 3, right?
Correct.
Alrighty. Will it be like closing time for it, or will it be switching over to another like person?
It's a 7-Eleven, Hado.
Okay, that's fair. Okay, so And would you be taking Olivia on her offer and go over to her penthouse?
Yes, I will.
Alrighty then. How do you plan to get there? Do you plan to walk or would you get a cab? Or do you
walk.
drive? Okay, walk. Alrighty, so you walk over to the penthouse. Now, Banshee,
Mm-hmm.
would you be able to describe to us how the penthouse looks?
Oh, yes. Um, so wait, inside, like the interior, right?
Starting out
So,
with the outside. The outside. How it
well, as
looks.
soon as Richard arrives, he would have instantly noticed that this is the kind of higher end, right in the middle, in the heart of Darling Harbour,
Mm-hmm.
uh, where there is nice waters. You can see the harbour bridge. You can see it's like, especially at this time of night, there's lights everywhere. But it's a sight to behold, to say the very least. And as um he would head into the to the penthouse kind of suites, he would have noticed that there is like kind of these nicely well suited security guards out front, who would stop him to obviously ask for further information before they let him in, because it is just one of those buildings.
Would you be going down to tell the security that he
No, the security will call me and
okay.
confirm whether to let him up or not.
All right. What do you say? What do you say to them?
Are you them? You have to tell me, and I'll
Sorry.
respond.
Hey, Miss. We have a situation here. A person tells you that you came to them while he was at work, asking him to come down. Is this true?
Yeah, let him up.
Alrighty, you're free to go.
I proceed to the elevator.
You would see that the elevators are really nice as well. The place smells nice. It looks
Mhm.
nice, and as you head up, like, we would have the entire floor to ourselves as part of the penthouse suite. So it would bring you to a door, uh, and the elevator actually, like, as soon as the elevator opens up, that is like that you've entered into the penthouse. And as you enter into the penthouse, you see that it has an edge of like a historical kind of touch to it, but quite modern. The colors are quite what's the word? I would say it's not white. It is just very warm, I guess. It's a very warm and inviting, kind of very comfortable looking, but very stylish uh interior. So everything about this penthouse is to draw a person in. That is the
Mm.
just warm and comforting, kind of like the promise of everything you could ever want and desire in this penthouse apartment.
Mm.
Allure.
And I'm guessing your character is on the top floor.
I'm waiting for him. I'm right there.
Mm.
So as soon as he kind of gets gets into the penthouse or comes to the level, I'm there. Richard, you've come. Hi. Come in. Welcome. Let me show you to your room.
Mm. So,
I instantly show like a closeness, a familiarity, just like completely bypassing the fact that we have just met earlier today. Like, just that's like outgone. I'm literally treating Richard as if we've known each other for years.
alrighty. You're gonna show him show him his room.
I'm gonna show him around. I'm gonna show him around, show him to his room, and say, this is yours. And similar to the picture, there's a picture like the third one where it's literally like a bedroom, Like there's a bathroom in there as well, and just everything required. Like it's similar to that, where he's just got everything he needs in the one room.
Mm. Alrighty.
It's
Just
spacious, it's comfortable.
just let you know, vampires don't really need to shower because because they're dead. They don't give off bo and whatnot. Of course, some may do. I just want to let you know, just so you know.
Thank you. No, thank you. I don't. It wouldn't be to clean.
Mm.
It would be. Well, given that you know my character,
Yeah,
it's yeah.
yeah. So tell me what do you show Richard
Knowing that he is Tremaine, and I'm aware of this. I'm aware
Tremaine?
that he also Tremere. Thank you.
Yeah.
Apologies. I would take him around. I would specifically pay. Okay, I would do it in an aloof manner, but I know exactly where to take him in what sequence. I would very early on take him to the library. I will show him his room, but like not be like, oh, this is your room. Bye. It's kind of just like, okay, this is your room, but we'll come back to that. Let me show you around so you know where everything is orientated, and then take him like to the library
Mm.
and kind of show him my wares, if you will,
Mm.
in from that front.
Yeah, and I'm guessing that will
I'm not showing the armory just yet.
but and I'm guessing would Richard be looking around at these books?
I mean, I'm guessing since we're kind of moving along fairly quickly, I would probably say no.
Mm. All right.
Kind of like we're moving place to place pretty quickly.
Okay. So where do you plan to show Richard next?
Well, I obviously take him around the common sort of living area, living room, the kitchen. Don't know if we really have a use for that, but
Mm.
there.
Well, yeah, you don't really eat. In fact, when you eat, it just like tastes like ash, and you immediately
Ooh.
just like you know
Can I? Mm-hmm.
yeah.
Can I have like
Unless
a stock in the fridge of like blood,
hmm?
like vials of blood?
Well, when it comes to well, specifically, it is called uh, blood bags. There's blood bags, but the only way to have them, to eat them, to stay to hunger with them, is by having the merit iron gullet because of like how it is. It's very like processed. They remove the plasma for it. It's very it's not exactly like an appetizing kind of you know blood and
Oh no. These are emergency. I feed fresh, but this is just in case there's like a supply. And I figured that since I have 3 points to resources,
mm.
that I would have at least a few backups at the very minimum.
Alrighty.
I'm not
Yeah.
too sure. No. You're the DM. You tell me.
No. Well, I mean, I'd say there's no problem in you just having like supplies of blood there if need be. Okay, like maybe you do encounter somebody who.
Honestly,
Hmm?
sorry, I know I cut you off, but I'm just telling you my rationale so that maybe it will help you.
Yeah.
After seeing maybe today one of my tasks would have been after seeing how Richard was with blood,
Mm-hmm.
I would have been like, okay, I need to stock up at the very least, and at least gotten whatever resources I could just to have some in the fridge for him.
Mm. Alrighty.
And I point that out to him. I say, look, if you need a supply, there's some for you in the fridge, and just because I am a host at the end of the day. I am trying to get him to stay, so obviously I'm going to do things to try and make him comfortable. I'm not just going to be like, good luck. I will be a good host.
And on the kitchen table, there's a cup with blood in it. The blood, the blood that the blood that you had acquired from the crime scene of where you last saw your mark, Banshee.
Mm-hmm. And I turn to Richard and I say, okay, this is where your expertise might help me. And then I explain that situation. I say, in this cup, it is the last remnants of my mark that I lost traces of, and I'm really hoping you can help me out. And I kind of, like, just like an inch, push the cup towards him, just like an inch.
I'm just looking for the right sorcery spell real quick.
Just
give me
real
one
quick, because I just want to interject. That isn't the blood of what's left of your mark. That is like blood that seems to be solely separate from your mark.
Oh, so it kind of like just random blood.
Yeah,
It's
yeah,
like sort of like
blood.
it's like a glass of wine that I'm offering him.
Oh no, it's like at the scene of the crime where you saw your mark. Where you found your mark. The person that you're trying to spy on, who seemed to have who seemed to have disappeared. So I should have come in earlier about this, but anyway, but they have there is blood that doesn't seem to be theirs. You can tell that it's vitae, vampire blood, and you want to get information from it with vampires with Richard's knowledge of blood magic.
Okay, well then same stands. I slightly push it towards him and say, "What can you tell me about this?"
It'll take me time, but I will take it into the library, lock the door, and I will find out what I know.
Hmm.
I'm going to pick up the cup and I'm going to go to the library.
Alrighty. So you're gonna do your do your roll. Resolve plus blood sorcery.
Well, not just yet. Not just yet.
Oh, apologies.
So, am I in the library now?
Yes, you are.
Okay, I'm going to lock the door, and I want to do a strength and maybe I want to push a bookcase in front of the door.
Ah, okay. So
Like my character's that secretive.
mm,
Would that
okay.
be
As
strength?
I hear him moving,
Mm,
can I say there's a lock just under here? Like
I've
there's
already
like
I've already locked the door,
okay.
but I'm
So but like an extra measure. Okay.
yeah.
Then you know what? I'm just gonna let him do his thing. Just till he feels comfortable. It's the first time we met. It's fine.
mm,
I
it be,
clearly hear it though, obviously.
Yeah.
How can I not? So
Oh yeah. So would it be strength and athletics or
mm, um. Mm. I'd probably say strength and resolve because pushing this big ass bookcase, trying to push this bookcase. Well, then again, there is because the alternative is like a straight strength test. Like actually, strength plus strength. Do strength plus strength for me.
so
4.
4 dice? Okay.
Yeah.
And 2
Ooh.
success.
Ooh. Okay. I will. Hmm.
Like I get the bookcase just a little bit in front of the door, but not covering the whole door.
Yeah. Yeah. Not fully covering the door. Okay. Okay. You try to like push it, but it won't budge any further, and it's putting a bit of a strain on you. Um. You could, if you want, CP reroll. If you want to if you want to like use willpower, you can reroll up to 3 dice.
No, I don't have enough willpower to sacrifice on a stupid bookcase.
Okay. Okay.
I think my character would be satisfied with that. Just enough.
Alrighty.
All right. So now I'm going to do my blood magic. So what do I need to roll?
It's blood magic plus resolve.
All right.
Remember that your blood
sorcery or
blood sorcery. Remember the blood sorcery is at 3.
Yeah.
For you.
Yeah. Yep. So 6 dice. 6. All right, messy critical. Here we come. All right, 3 successes.
Okay, that's good. That's good enough. Okay. So, tell me, like, what is the process of you doing the thing?
So I'm going to I take my finger and I put it into the blood, allowing it to kind of get into the nail and everything like that. So it's a good little amount of it. And I put it in my mouth. I'm going to use the spell A Taste for Blood.
Yeah. Yeah.
And do you want to send me in like a DM like the info I learn?
Like
how much I learned because I
Alrighty. I'll do that for you, and you can decide whether or not you want to disclose it.
Sure. Okay. And is this all I learn?
Yes.
Okay. Very well. Now I'm going to push the bookcase out of the way again.
Right.
And I unlock the door and I exit the library. And I approach Olivia. Banshee?
Yeah. I wait. I
Okay.
look at you and I just wait.
Okay. So what I didn't learn too much, but I have learned that they were a 13th generation vampire, and they were of Banu Hakim.
You find out who it is.
The
No,
Oh, that's a clan. Okay, sorry.
Yeah. I've only been able to find their clan and what generation they were.
Hayden, does that
The-
help me? Like,
it does.
is that something that sparks excitement? Because I'm like, oh shit, that's the next lead or something.
The
Or is it something I knew?
Bar Hakim, one of the other clans. This one, in terms of organizing, it's not very known in. It's not particularly like the Bar Hakim is not really a common like one in the city in terms of their organization. But this would probably help in the sense if you were to encounter them, like what kind of power would they have? But like I said, like the reason why you chose to do this is because it's the only lead that you have. But in the grand scheme of things, it doesn't really give you much in terms of finding them.
But it's something.
Yes, it is. It's something.
Also it was also a way for me to confirm my alliance in the sense of where I'm like, okay, he actually knows what he's doing, kind of thing.
Yes.
Okay. So then I turned to Richard and I said, okay, I'm impressed. Thank you. I really appreciate that. In turn, what can I offer in turn, Hayden? Like what can I offer then? I can turn around and really lock in and offer to Richard and just say,
Well, you did
just say
sorry.
Yeah, no.
Oh, you did say that you would help rehabilitate his image with the Camarilla. So I guess what you could do next is try and go over and have a chat with your sire about it. Meet up with your sire and talk with him about like seeing about getting Richard's in good graces with the Camarilla, like to form them that like he's under your wing and is going to, and you're going to see that he is, you know,
So wait, am I doing that now though? Because I was just going to turn around and offer and say, feel free to move in when you're comfortable. Give him keys so he can actually
Mm.
access the penthouse. So I would have
Oh,
like
yeah.
another set of keys made. That sort of stuff I was already going to do. Because I was going to go and also pick up some finer clothes for him
Mm.
if he wished to wear it, at least in front of the Camarilla. Like I'm not trying to change his style or anything to that degree.
Mm.
But as a fashion sort of style or fashion expert, someone who actually works and is part of that kind of clan, I would kind of make sure that I find clothes that are within his clan's kind of style, but at
Mm.
the same time that is more luxurious, so he would
Gonna
get a bit more favor.
so you're gonna like take him to like a clothes store nearby to see to help him find something that he will like.
I would bring some clothes to him,
Mm.
because I would start off there so I can get his gauge, because I feel as if this is something that I have to tread carefully with. I don't want to encroach on his personal space or feel like he is disrespected by me saying wear these, or it's kind of like the thing of where I'm just bringing it just to gauge his response, and
Mhm.
then going up from there and say, there's more where this came from. If you're interested, we could go together. But like kind of just like see if he's actually interested in that first
Mm.
before I take the full step. And plus, I'm sure that uh, wherever place I go to, I can just pick things up and then just bring it back, kind of thing. I'm assuming
Mm.
because I have. Is it the Mauler? Is it called Mauler?
Yeah,
Mauler?
yeah. You got
Uh, s-
Mola, which is well your sire. Well, more specifically, your sire has your back and shit like that.
yeah. So that's why I would make him comfortable by saying, move in any time, whenever you want. Here's the keys. Come by when you're ready. This is your room. These are what we have to offer. Or if you want to stay here, like from now onwards, and you don't have things to bring, then welcome. And I will step out. I will tell him that I'm stepping out, just to go grab a few things and come back. And then at that point in time, I do want to talk to my mauler privately, just so I can tell him what's going on, consult, and then later introduce the two.
Mm.
Right?
So are you gonna call him or how are you gonna contact him?
Well, it's in the heart of the city. He's not far.
Alrighty.
All the really, stylish places are in the city in
Mm.
Darling Harbour. So it wouldn't be too much of a trek. It's just very close by.
Alrighty. So like
I would be back within the hour. Just like literally, not even, I don't think.
mm, alrighty. Um so
Shall I go into that?
so you're gonna go over and see your sire by yourself?
Yes.
Alrighty. How do you plan to go there? Do you plan to drive? Do you got somebody to drive you, or like do you plan to walk?
No, I'm gonna drive.
Alrighty. You drive over to your sire's business. He as you well know, he runs a massive fashion company in Australia. Um, can you tell me what is the name of the company?
I don't know.
The company's name in is Inside and Out. Okay. Um,
It's called
you
Inside and Out.
yes.
Okay.
Um, you make your way into the company into the front door. You know, automatic doors and whatnot. When you walk in, you know the interior is as clean as your penthouse. There's kind of a mixture of like different stylings in this building, but somehow they just work together with each other. You know, as you walk in, you see the receptionist on the phone with somebody. You know, and you know, yeah, you see the receptionist on the phone with somebody. You know, nodding her head, be like, "Oh yes, right away, sir. I'll see about solving that for you, getting that sorted for you as soon as possible. Okay, I have to go. I have to go now. Bye, bye, bye." She puts the phone down on its little thing and looks up to you. Is like, oh hi, Olivia.
What was her name again?
Um,
Don't I know?
her name is
I don't. I mean, if I don't know, I don't know. But
yeah, you don't people tell you names, but you know, eventually you kind of yeah, you kind of forget them, and sometimes you
Okay,
kind
that's
of
all
pick
right.
them.
So as soon as she says hi, Olivia, I would say, "Hi, lovely. How are you doing?"
I'm doing good, you know. Pretty late shift, pretty late shift. Um,
Oh,
pre-
aren't they annoying? You know
yeah.
what? If you need to stock up of anything, if you need coffee, if you need anything of that sort, just let me know.
No,
Wait, is
don't.
she vampire or is she just like a receptionist?
No, she's just like a normal mortal
Cool.
worker.
Okay, cool.
But when she says like it, you know, if you need coffee, she's like, oh, don't worry, I got that sorted, and lifts up like a cup of coffee.
Ah, fantastic. You have a supply for the night, I can see.
Yeah, I'm pretty
Um,
attuned.
yeah, is what's my size name?
Yesiah's name is he is known as
I don't know why, but Dominic came into my head, just letting
Dom
you know.
Dominic. Okay.
I don't know why.
Okay. So like, oh yeah, Dominic. He's upstairs. Okay. Um, Dominic is
Ah,
upstairs.
fantastic. Is he you know what? I
He's
don't even ask. I don't even ask.
Hmm.
I'm just like, well, I'm just gonna say hi. Nice seeing you. And
You
then I
too.
just kind of walk by with that air of authority. I don't need to ask permission to see my sire. I just go by and I see my sire.
Hmm.
No? Okay.
Yes.
Oh yeah,
You,
okay, yeah, I'm
you,
up there then.
yeah. You go up to the you go up to the elevator. You know, you press the button. Um, you get you know the elevator. You know, because it's a fairly tall building. So the elevator ride to the very top is, you know, it takes a little bit. There's a usual like, you know, elevator music as you're just like standing there awkwardly, waiting for the
Oh
elevator.
shit, I forgot something. I'm so sorry.
What?
As I'm walking through the reception area, I know there's a store like right there as well, I'm assuming. Can I just grab a few things?
What
Either
things?
to or from?
Uh,
Oh, like clothes, all this extra kind of resources.
mm,
Or is that on the I can do that on the way back.
yeah.
Cool.
We can
Okay.
say you did it on the way back.
Yep.
But yeah, like I said, you know, you know, you're in the elevator. You know, the elevator music is playing. The usual stuff, and you just stand there awkwardly, just like waiting for the elevator ride to like finish, and then randomly beep as the elevator stops and the gates open, and there is your sire. There's your sire there, sitting in his chair behind his desk.
I
Ah,
hold
ah,
my arms out. Yep. And say
ah,
Dom.
Ben, Olivia, so great to see you. He runs over. I'm guessing you're giving him a hug.
Oh, absolutely. I say Dom, it's always a pleasure.
He he holds out his hand and gives you a big old hug.
Hmm.
So great to see you. Okay. Were you able to? So tell me, what have you founded?
Well, I have, I guess, should I say, recruited this very talented blood mage. Wait, blood mage, blood mage, right?
Hmm.
I have recruited this very talented blood mage, and he
What
goes by he's Richard. Sorry?
Richard? Richard. I'm familiar with it. This name sounds familiar.
He would be familiar. And I
Hmm.
explained the situation because obviously I would have researched Richard. I know his background in the sense of because I know that he needs a bit of a better grace with the Camarillas. So I would
Hmm.
explain that whole
Yeah.
situation to him
Yes.
and
If
then just
I
say, but, oh, sorry, yeah?
Yeah, and if I remember correctly, he had a bit of a falling out with the Camarilla due
Oh,
to feeding in areas that he shouldn't be feeding.
yeah, but can you blame him? I mean, we all have a hunger. We know what it feels like, Dom. We
Mm,
can understand. So that's exactly the reason why I've taken him under my wing. I really feel as if he's going to be a great asset. Uh,
mm,
and I think that in turn, we can help him.
mm. Well, I hope that he can return on our investment then.
Oh, I have no doubts whatsoever.
Mm.
I mean, Tom, you know me.
Of
Would I put my
course.
investments in something that I don't feel as if has, fruitful outcomes?
Mm. Yeah, I
N-
think you'll do well. I at least I hope you'll do well. But tell me, what could did you found what did you found any leads on on your missing Mark?
well,
He was a pretty but grant note that he was a pretty important yeah, a pretty important person that could have advanced my business in a pretty good way with the information we could have gotten from him.
well, exactly. Well, I was segue into that. Dom, Richard has already worked his magic, pun intended, on
Hmm.
this, on some of the remains, I guess, blood remains, and has found the following information. And I just relay the same information about the new uh, clan, the Banu something,
Bahu
and
the Bahu Makin?
but yeah, and I pretty much just say, we've got leads. Not too much in the way of lots of detailed information, but you can leave that with me, Dom. I just need some resources from you, if that's okay.
Hmm.
Just to aid this task
What do you plan to bring to him in return?
to Dom.
Hmm? No, to
Dom.
I'm talking as Dom. Like, what do you plan to
Oh,
bring?
well, he could use a little bit of a cleanup, if you know what I mean.
Mm,
We could put him in better attire. Uh, we need to improve his image before the Camarilla would even consider reconsidering their opinion of him. So we need
hmm.
to give him the best shot as possible. So I do need a few things just to improve that. And you know what? I would actually like to bring him here if you like to meet him. I'm sure you will like him.
Hmm. If it, I wouldn't mind meeting him. So I can so I can see what he's like.
Excellent. We'll hang on to that thought, Dom, and I'll be right back with him.
Alrighty.
So yeah, I just leave and then I grab the clothes.
Mm.
But I grab options. Like I don't just say wear this. I literally just find a
You found
bunch of things
a large
that might,
variety.
yeah, like not a large, just like a decent variety that he
Mm.
has to choose from, and could feel comfortable.
Mm.
And yeah, just take it back.
The receptionist sees you taking some of the clothes. She walks up to you and is like, "Oh, Olivia, you're getting some clothes. Would you like a bag?"
Oh, yes, please.
She
Thank you.
gives you a bag to put all the clothes into.
Excellent. Yeah, I do that. I just hop back in and head back and just pretty
Mm.
much tell Richard. Oh, well, I can also actually dialogue with him, but yeah, just
Yeah, you'll have you unless you can like send message telepathically or like
can we
I
do
don't know.
that?
Oh no, I was joking.
Oh.
I don't think you have like you do have his contacts like in your phone?
No.
Yeah.
Not yet.
Yeah, you'll need to get back over to the place in order for that to happen. In order to do that.
Yeah, so I wanted to go back anyway, so I head back, and then that's the time where I would ask to exchange contact information if he wants that.
Mm. All
But it's
right.
not forced. I'm okay without it as well. Just don't want to overwhelm. So because I'm treating it as if I'm just giving him space. I'm talking like you're not here,
I'm not
Freya,
here.
Richard. I'm literally just I'm giving you lots of space. I just want partially you to come to me. Like I will obviously take the first step, but the other step I would like for you to take towards me before I act upon it, so I'm not making you uncomfortable.
Understood.
Yep. So yeah, I head back to the apartment.
Get back to the apartment. Now, Freya, what is Richard doing when Olivia comes back?
I would say I'm probably just sitting in the library and like looking at the books around me.
Pretty decent collection there, is it?
It
Pretty
could be
much.
better. It could be better. I mean, I am a Tremere, so we definitely have our biases, but
Mm.
for what is available, it is pretty good.
Alrighty. Okay. Banshee, Olivia arrives at the penthouse. Okay. Uh, you walk in. You don't see Richard in living room. But I think you'll have an idea of where he will be, wouldn't you?
Absolutely, I would,
Yeah.
and that's where I head.
Hmm. Okay, so tell me, what is like? I take it that like when Olivia walks in, Richard will be like will be buried over like a book, right? Like hunched over a book.
I will softly knock.
I was talking to sorry, I was talking to Freya.
Oh, sorry.
Yeah.
Yeah, I would say that. Like I'm hunched over a book, kind of just reading,
Reading it and
and
stuff.
yeah, and I would say I'm so focused on the book that I don't notice Olivia walk in.
How do you wish to enter, Olivia?
Very gently, like knocking and making my presence known. I'm not gonna lurk. I'm gonna say hi or like, oh hey there or something.
Mm.
Like with a very gentle knock.
So you return.
I do indeed, and I return with goods, and I lift like the bags, like in a kind of playful way.
Mm.
I figured before I introduce you to my sire, I we should maybe get you into something more stylish. What do you think?
Uh, that's what is required. Then I guess we will have to do so.
I'm so glad you're on board. And then I like my excitement peaks are like just completely because I do love things aesthetic. I love it. I love fashion. I love it. So I would instantly brighten up, lay things out in front of him, and just turn to him and say, I wanted to give you options. Don't want to kind of, impede upon or like just change your style. You pick what you're comfortable with. And then I go through the brands. This is that, that's this. And then I kind of explain each one in a lot more detail. But in a way, because like I feel as if he is more of a functional person in the sense of where he prefers functionality over aesthetic, something that's going to help him. And I tell him, I say, okay, this one is more breathable. You have more movement speed. You have this, that, and then, but it's also suede. And then I just go through everything, and I kind of just like explain each piece, and then let him decide.
Mm.
Okay. Uh,
And
I,
yeah, sorry, yeah.
no, go ahead. Go ahead. Finish.
No,
what you were gonna
and being a seamstress previously, I can talk about the fabrics, the breathability, what's good, what's and so on. So I explain that all.
say. Okay. I would probably say he would be kind of not hyper fashionable kind of person, more probably pick something a little bit more something nice but flexible and all that kind of stuff.
Mhm. So yeah, I with the selection, I choose the best thing that kind of goes together, or like that works outfit wise, and then I put it together. And then as I hand the clothes over to him, I would say, by the way, just so we don't have to travel to one another, maybe we should exchange contact details. And then I pretty much just tell him, this is my number.
Mm.
If you want to input into your phone, please
Mm.
do. If not,
A vampire with a phone, that's very rare in this day and age.
Mm.
you know how it is. We need to evolve with the tech times.
Yes, but the Second Inquisition has connections through the different wireless companies. I prefer to stay far away from technology
Huh?
because the Second Inquisition is deeply after my time more than anything.
You know what? I can respect that. But we should have at least at the very minimum kind of, what's the word? You know how there's like meetup points, like if shit goes south somewhere and we can't go back to the penthouse,
A checkpoint
like
or a
yeah,
safe
or like
house?
yeah, exactly. We should have like these points that we at least know, okay, this place is infiltrated. We cannot go back. This is the next meetup point, kind of thing. At least just kind of like we should have discussions about that
Mm.
at the very least.
I think that's fair.
Mhm. Because if we can't contact one another, it's the best way to do it, right?
Correct.
Yeah. So yeah, I don't think we need the details now. I think we just talk about it so we know where to go, and then yeah, and then I just leave you to change, and then I just say I'll be back in 10 minutes. Take your time.
Mm.
Okay. So I guess in that time I will get dressed.
Yeah, into the clothes that you chose to wear.
Correct.
Mm. Can you tell me, if you're able to, after like changing into it, like how does your character look now?
Uh,
Know
I
what your character looks like at all, by the way. I would like to see it.
uh,
On that though, I'll be right back
Mhm.
okay.
while you do that.
I guess he has like a somewhat nice jacket,
Mm.
nothing too fancy, some nice like breathable slacks and a belt, and maybe he's wearing a like a simple white shirt with no tie. Keep it simple.
Alrighty, simple.
I was tempted to say bolo tie, but I don't think you know what a bolo tie is.
Unfortunately, I don't.
Yeah, that's a very American thing.
Okay. uh, let's see. Wait for bench. But yeah, I was kind. Yeah, I don't know. The first one that came to mind was probably like a hipster sort of look to it. But yeah, considering. But anyway.
She would make me put on something hipstery. My character would probably be very more professional looking.
Yeah. Also, your character, does your character have like no phone or does it at the very least have like a flip phone? A flip phone.
No phone at all.
Alrighty. Alrighty.
I'm gonna have to get a burner phone.
Alrighty. If need be.
Yes.
Okay, I'm back. Sorry.
Welcome back.
So, what did I miss? Did you, are you going to send me a photo of what your character looks like?
Oh, I haven't even made my character what he looks like.
Okay. Well,
Yeah.
does your character have hair, long hair, short hair? Because it's something specific I want to do.
Just kind of like, I would say, kind of short.
Okay. So a little bit long.
No,
Oh.
I wouldn't say a little long. Just short. Kind of
Okay.
not bald, but
Okay. Is it enough to run my fingers through?
no.
Okay. Then can I Okay, so I'll tell you what I want to do and then we'll see how it goes from there. So what I want to do is after seeing your character dressed, or seeing you dressed, I would not for any seductive purposes, more for the purpose of comfort. Just kind of ask, may I? And then like either fix your hair a little bit or fix your collar or fix something. Just as a gesture of comfort and like that friendship, that kind of thing of where it's just like, you know how, okay, like just as context, if I see one of my girlfriends, like if I see one of my girls just kind of being like, you know, all dressed nice, but something's a little off, I would just go ahead and fix it because it is that thing of, you know, we're close, we're doing this. I know that our characters aren't close yet, but it's just kind of that initial step.
Have it.
But I don't know if your character likes being touched or anything, so that's something else as well.
I'll make my character kind of doesn't fully grasps the understanding and just allows you to go ahead with it.
Okay. So yeah, I just do that. I fix your collar. I don't know how long your hair is, but if there is hair to fix, I fix it, and just kind of like in that comforting way. And I'm like, and then I step back to kind of look at the masterpiece, and I'm just like, you look great.
Okay.
Okay, let's go.
All right. After you.
Okay, and so I lead him there. As we're going though, bit of a talker. I just pretty much say, okay, so in this area there is this cafe, and oh my god, you need to see the sights and best kind of the best blooded. I don't know how to say it. Like the best desserts come in here and leave with their desserts. So highly recommend. And I
So,
kind of, you know,
though you haven't been able to have them in a long time though, because since you became a one of the kindred.
okay.
Yeah,
So those.
kindred is like the vampire's word for vampire.
Okay, so I can't feed on those people.
Oh no,
Those,
sorry, like you can't like you talked about like about like this place having really good ice cream.
No, I'm saying the people that come and go in there are
Okay,
sweet.
okay,
Like that's what I'm saying because they eat dessert.
Yeah,
They're
I was going to say I agree with what you're saying. Like it was like
yeah.
blood ice cream or something.
Yeah. Ooh, is that a thing? I don't know if they.
I don't I really say don't know. I don't think that's a thing.
Definitely not.
Yeah, and
I don't know if we have access to it.
yeah. But yeah, you guys are like I think you guys are gonna go. You're gonna take Richard to your sire.
Yeah, I'm on the way now with him in the car.
Alrighty. Okay. Do you like text him that you're coming away, or you just go straight there?
Straight there. He knows I'm coming.
Alrighty. So you get in the car. You go. you walk through the entrance. The receptionist is still there. She looks up and is like, "Oh, Olivia, and you've come with a friend. Hello.
Yes, this is Richard.
Hey, Richard."
Oh,
She
Uh,
she like holds out like a hand for a handshake.
I'll reach my hand out and shake it somewhat aggressively.
Quite a tight grip you got there as she
Yeah.
shakes. Yeah, she just says, yeah, Dominique, Dom is upstairs.
Thank you. Thank you so much. We'll just head there now. And I just head up with Richard.
You guys,
And I will follow. So,
you guys, you walk in there and like before, the awkward elevator music playing. Okay, and then eventually, beep as the doors open and there's your sire, Dom. Was it Dominique? Was it? Yeah.
Dominic, yeah.
Yes,
Or
Dominique.
Dom. You can just say Dom.
Okay.
Yeah.
Dominique. This time he is looking out the window of his office. Okay, and he turns around and is like, "Ah, Olivia, you're back, and I see you're here with Richard."
Yes, this is the Richard that I mentioned that we've taken under our wing, Dom.
It-
Dom, meet Richard. Richard, he's Dom. And then I
So-
just pretty much
Howdy.
give a bit of a background to both, just like a sentence of
Pleasure
introduction.
to
just
meet you.
etiquette.
He holds out a hand for you to shake.
I will shake it, not as aggressively, but a nice tight handshake, knowing that they are kindred.
And he responds, nice firm handshake, okay? Would be interesting to have you in our service.
Sure. What is it that you want from me?
Well, all for we want right now is for you to help Olivia find out what happened to our Mark. Okay, the person that I was tasking her to spy on had some rather important information that could be helpful with advancing my business. Okay, and with him dead, we kind of lost that, and I'm hoping that maybe we could find out what exactly happened to him and what exactly happened to him, and kind of go from there. At least we can get something back from the whole incident, and we would wish to have your help with that. And in return, as I recall, you've had a bit of a falling out with the Camarilla. So if you would help us with this, I'll see to it that you are, at the very least, given a chance to be in the good graces with the Camarilla. How would this?
Very
How would this sound? How would this? Would this sound? How would this sound for you?
As long as my original agreement with Olivia stands, I feel it would be perfectly fine.
What was your original agreement? Just so we're clear.
She will
As-
learn nothing about my talent.
Very well. Okay. We won't need we won't need exactly your knowledge, just your talent in
Expertise.
yes, expertise. Yes, exactly. Expertise in blood magic, okay?
I'm sorry, just as that's happening, I kind of interject a little bit. And then I turn to Dom and I say, and I start gushing, okay? I'm like, he's great, isn't he? And I kind of like with the excitement, and I just say, by just kind of making it clear that he's great, excited to have him on our side. We don't need more information about how he does the blood magic, the extent of blood magic, or his people when it comes to blood magic, just his expertise. Like just kind of like an encouraging kind of comment.
Hmm.
To both show to Richard that I'm on his side, and also to show Dom it's okay. We don't need that stuff. We just need information and we need his expertise, and we're going to help him in return.
Hmm.
Reassurance. I'm reassuring both sides. There we go. That's so simply put. Reassuring both sides, essentially.
Hmm. Alrighty. I look forward to for you to be working for us, and okay. In the meantime, I'll see about uh, finding the opportunity for you to rehabilitate your image. Okay. I'll let you know if I find any leads on. First, actually. Tell me, I presumed that the last thing that you, I remember the last thing that the only thing that you found at the crime scene was that blood, okay? That blood that wasn't our mark, okay? I presumed that you had Richard to work on the blood.
Are you saying Tom? I'm sorry, I'm
But
confused.
Richard,
Ah.
Richard, I presumed that you worked on that blood.
I did.
Can you tell me what you've found it out by by that blood?
All I was able to find out was that it was from a Banu Hakim from the 13th generation.
Hmm. We don't get many Bahukim in this area. Though it's always interesting to uncover them. They're very even though that they've only recently have been integrated into the Camarilla. Though they tend to be a pretty interesting folk. I'll be sure to look into if they're while of course we don't know every vampire that is present in our kindred in our city. We may. There is always a chance that maybe we could find some. There's always a chance that we could find some that are in our city. We'll have to, but they'll all be in due time. Okay. For now, I would say it would be good for you um, to go about your day, and I will let you know when I find out anything.
Very well.
Sounds excellent, Dom. Thank you so much.
It's a pleasure to meet you, Richard.
Pleasure, the same extends for me to you.
As we're heading back, I take him through the obviously the fashion section. I say just pick a few extra things that is suitable for your needs, and I kind of give a bit more detail. Like we don't have to harp on about this, just more the case of where I want him to have a bit more than just a couple of outfits. And I go through everything based on what he's already selected. So, you know, because I got a gauge of what he likes, and then I just kind of give him more options, and then we take it back with us.
Alrighty. So you're going back to back to the Haven.
Yeah, and as we're going back, I can ask Richard directly and say, "How's your hunger status? Like, do you need what do you need?" And I kind of ask him.
Go ahead.
Sorry, no, I cut you off.
Oh no, I was going to respond to you, but if you're going to continue, then continue.
Oh yeah, no, I was just pretty much gonna say, are you hungry? And also get more information on how you feed. Just so that, do you need privacy? Do you need to just go off and do your own thing? Like, just so I'm aware and do your own thing. Or if you need to bring him back to the apartment, that kind of thing.
I just kind of feed with who I find on the street.
Okay. Okay. Oh, are you hungry?
I'm peckish, but I'm good for now.
Okay, cool. And does our just as a player, does my hunger increase day by day, or is it the case of where it's like during the day? Like how does that
When it
build?
comes to increasing hunger, first there is what is called I can't remember the exact name, but basically when your character awakens, there's a chance that you could gain more hunger from awakening in the afternoon. And what you do a rouse check where you just roll one dice. A success means that you don't raise your hunger. A fail means that you do.
I see.
So there's that. So there's that there where you test to see if you raise your hunger from just awakening. But then there's also if you want to use any of your vampire powers, you then roll as well to see if you gain more hunger.
Okay.
Okay.
Thank you.
Freya,
Yes.
do you think will your character feed?
No,
Or go
because
hunting?
my character is still kind of afraid to hunt because he's not in the actual good grace of the Camarilla just yet.
Okay. Okay. So would you like just go back to the would you go back to the back to the
Penthouse?
penthouse?
Yes.
Alrighty. Um hmm. Okay. Okay, so as you go into the get it over to the penthouse, I want you to do me a favor and roll. And I want both of you to roll for wits and awareness for me.
Okay, give me 1 second. So /v roll.
You two,
So,
Bench, in case you don't know.
Yeah.
So 3 wits and awareness.
Yeah, wits and awareness.
I have a 3 in wits
Ooh,
and
ooh.
a 1 in awareness. Is that a 4?
Yes.
So 1 success and 1 bestial failure.
And then
Ooh. Ooh.
what about hunger? Do I always add hunger?
Yes, you always add hunger
Always.
to your roll.
I forgot how to add hunger.
You right at the end, after when you write in the pool, you click out of the little box and then type in hunger.
Oh yeah. 1. Okay. Wait, is that correct?
Let me
Yeah,
see.
that's correct. I have 3 to awareness. No, 1 to awareness and 3 to wits, so that's 4. And then the 1 hunger. Right?
Okay, let me see. Okay, yeah, that's good. That's good. Okay, so you had four. Like your dice pool was four, right?
Yeah.
For wits and awareness. Okay. Ooh. Okay. So, um, unfortunately, by the time that you notice this, it's already too late. Some as you are getting into the penthouse, as you're getting into the penthouse, you uh, Olivia does notice footprints, but by the time that she notices, it's already too late, and this assailant had and this person had basically kicked you in the back, in your back as you're like trying to enter your haven. Just give me a moment.
Is this outside where the security guards are? Or did they
Uh,
bypass the security?
yes. It seems to be that your security guards have. It seems to be that they're not present. So they seem to be not around.
Okay, but hold on.
Sorry.
Wouldn't that be like a modifier though? Because as soon as they're not
Mm,
there, I would
ooh.
instantly be like, something's up, because
Oh
they're meant to be
yeah.
there
Shit.
24.
Okay.
Yeah.
Okay. Actually.
I wouldn't go in at
Hmm.
that point though.
Okay. Okay. Yeah. Actually. Yeah. Like. Okay. Okay. I'll rewind the scene back because that's actually a good point. Apologies. Like I said, this is my early games. So apologies.
No, all
about-
good. All
Um.
good.
Okay. In that case.
I
Okay.
don't want to be difficult. I'm sorry. It's
Oh,
just the case
all
where
good.
for my
Like.
character, I'm like, I would be kind of be like, where are they? Something's wrong instantly.
Okay, yeah, okay. In that case, like you got two successes for that, and I'd say that is actually like all. That is actually like I'd say that would be enough to notice that like oh wait the guards are not like there. You know what happened to them and shit like that. Um, okay. So
I
yeah.
instantly would inform Richard and be like, we can't go in there, or
Mm.
just say
Like
something's wrong.
you see you notice the guards are not around, so like how do you respond to that?
I just say, I turn to Richard and like I instantly like redirect him, like, and I think Richard would notice. Like I'm just saying to you, Freya, like I think you would notice the fact that this is the first time I literally not grab your arm, but firmly hold your arm and steer you away, and say, and then try to be like cool and collected about it on the outside. But I think you would know that I'm, based from previous interactions, that this is like serious, and I would pull you away and be like, okay, we need to leave. The guards aren't there. They're never not there.
Technically, this is the second time you've touched me, and the first
Yeah.
time you touched me with my permission. This time
Exactly.
you have not, so I could
Exactly.
understand it.
Yeah. So I would, and it's more to protect us and you. So like I would just walk away and be like, we need to leave now. There's always guards there.
And
That's in our contract.
and Freya, learning this and seeing sorry, just give me a moment. Seeing the seeing Olivia like noticing the guards not being there randomly, and the and noticing the guards not being there, and noticing the guards not being there, and you know her seemingly well in like a kind of in a state that you haven't seen her in. The beast within you is not feeling safe. Okay, you don't feel safe here. Okay, and you feel an urge to quickly like run to like to run away to like somewhere where it's much more safer. Okay, you got a compulsion, a paranoid compulsion. Okay, to explain compulsions to you, Banshee. Compulsions is something that is gained when you get a bestial failure. When you get bestial failure, you are to act out a compulsion where basically usually there are it's either just what because there's different kinds of compulsions, but usually how it's decided either by like either I can decide which one that I feel best is best for the situation, or I can just like do a dice roll for that. But I feel like this is a best one for this situation. And
Mm-hmm.
how compulsions work is that you get a two dice penalty for all dice rolls um, until you're able to satisfy this particular like compulsion. In this case,
Okay.
Richard needs to get to a safe place far away from the danger. And until then, he is going to have a two dice penalty for every roll that he does.
Okay.
Messy crits, here we come.
Well, this one was a beastie failure. But yeah.
Yeah.
So now realizing that realizing that they're not there, that they security guards are not there. What do you use? What, well, at the very least, Banshee. What do you think would Olivia be doing?
I would instantly get us out of there. Like, I'm not gonna hang around.
Where do you?
Um,
Are you gonna go
that's
back
why
into?
I kind of. Oh, I mean, no, I wouldn't lead them back there. I would assume that we have a lot of different kind of hideout stash places to go to in instances like this, because we are from a bigger company. We are sought out. We are well prepared within these situations as well, just to take to another place, right? Or like, am I wrong? Am I
Um,
wrong?
like, do you have places that that you could go to for safety? The only
I can
place I can think of really is like, maybe you can message Dominique and
and say that there's been a breach.
yeah. Well,
Well, I would have done that
a
anyways.
breach in your house, okay? If you say like vaguely a breach, he may get the wrong impression.
Oh, no,
uh,
no, no. Like,
hmm.
I was just trying to keep it like short, but
Oh
like
yeah.
I'm just trying to say that I would inform Dom, let him know that we're heading off to location 2, wherever
Hmm.
that is. And we need backup to what's the word? To go into the apartment and check its safety, kind of thing, just to kind of, we need other, I don't know,
Hmm.
fledglings, spawn, I don't know, you name it,
Hmm.
to kind of check the
We need,
area.
yeah, we need to bring the mortals in.
Yes. Do not, yeah,
Ghouls.
100%. And
Um,
like, because I know that Dom would have very high security, being CEO and so on, that
mm.
I would just ask for that resource from him.
Okay. Okay. So you send him a message telling him that, like, that there's been a breach in
A
your
possible breach, yeah. There's no security. It
security
doesn't feel
gun.
right. Yep.
Okay. He instantly texts you back saying oh, okay, okay, come back come back over to me. He tells you to drive back to him.
Okay, I chuck a Yui. I chuck a Yui. I U-turn, and then I head back. But I'm checking in on Richard at this point. Like, Freya, I'm definitely concerned for your character as well. Like I'm, don't get me wrong, I'm kind of panicked that that our haven has been infiltrated, but potentially. But I'm also trying to keep my calm and composure as to not panic you. But I think I'm failing at that at this point because I was taken aback. But checking in on you at the same time now.
I'd probably say I'm kind of like lucid, confused, and just like don't know what the hell is going on.
That's more than fair. Yeah, see, we always have guards on the outside of the
Mm.
penthouses. They always make sure that people who are going in and out are actually residents of the place or guests of that place. there's no guards. That has never happened. So that is not normal. And that is why I feel as if they've been that the place is compromised right now. So we're just going to send some backup just to check the area. But in the meantime, just to reassure you that it is safe. We're heading to a safer place, more high security place.
So as you are driving, you hear a notification beep on your phone. Considering you're driving, I take it you'll probably ask Freya. Sorry, Richard.
No, I'm a rebel. Please.
Richard. Okay, so you're gonna pick it up yourself?
Absolutely, I am.
Okay. Okay. As you're reading the text, a random kid. I'm just kidding. As you're like picking up the phone, as you're picking up the phone, when you pick up the phone, you see the text message. It says, just in case, come through the back entrance.
Okay. Okay. Yeah.
Alright. So
Question.
Hmm?
Does blood mages feel in this instance like
What do you mean?
different? No, feel like different intruders or smell the blood of, I don't know, like because they're more attuned to blood, I'm assuming, right? So
They can, but not me.
Okay, cool. Just wanted to check.
Yeah, we could easily just say that like your like we can say like your character was asking that directly to him.
Yeah.
And respond to that.
Yeah, well,
anyway.
I don't know, and I would like to know your talents, as in to just so we know what we can utilize. Not that I'm saying tell me everything about your talents, but just like can you sniff them out? Kind of was my question. Okay, moving on.
Yeah. I said that out of character, by the way.
Yeah, it's all good.
So
I know, but
I don't know this.
I know. No, all good. Up to yous. I was saying that like it would make sense for yous to like ask that and respond as such, like outside of inside character and shit like that.
Okay, well I can just quickly play it out and just turn to Richard and say, hey Richard, with your talents, I don't know how it works. Could you sniff them out so we can get a gauge on how many there are?
All right. Okay. We need to do a roll now.
Okay.
All right.
What am I rolling?
I think it's
I'm
just...
rolling. It's
Just you. Okay.
Every time you try to get me to leak something about blood magic, I have to do a roll.
Oh, okay. Yep.
So what would that be?
I'm pretty sure it would be like I would just like go through the usual like composure and resolve type of thing, I guess.
All right.
Yeah, I think we'll always use that pool for when
that comes up.
Yeah, I'd say.
And so I'm just going to remove 2 dice. So I already lost 2 dice, but I gained 2 dice. So I'm just not even going to add those.
Yeah.
Is that okay?
Yeah. Well, I mean that can't be like what it is. So you go ahead.
All right. Messy crit.
Bestial failure again. Okay. So I would say though,
I'm already like failing.
Okay, no, I'd say I'll be nice with you and say that that's the
It doesn't attack me.
no, that doesn't really how it works. That's messy crit. Bestial failure is just like you act on compulsion. Okay, okay, I guess like in that case, just give me a moment.
Okay, while you're figuring that out, I will be right back.
Okay, good.
Is my character just going to become even more unhinged?
Oh no, don't worry. I'll make it that your character he like you are pretty far, like I'll just make it that it switches one for the other, because I mean you are far away from the danger. Well, actually no, you're not, because you're still like possibly in danger. You're not exactly you know what? I'll just say it switches out one extreme for the other. Okay, I don't want you to stack fucking compulsions. Okay.
I'm already nerfed as a character. I don't want to get even more nerfed, and I always fail rolls.
Yeah. Um. But yeah, I'd say. But yeah, you. This like whole this whole day has been a lot for you. Okay. It has been a lot, and it has been causing you to feel like you need to you need a drink. Okay, you need a drink to calm the nerves of all like the stress and everything that has been happening so far. Um, okay, so I have given you a compulsion of
Okay, I'm back.
hunger. Okay,
Okay.
to
So I
get
just take a hunger.
you take a hunger. No, a hunger compulsion is that you'll get the basically until you're able to slate one hunger, you will be getting a 2 dice debuff.
Okay.
Yeah, so you need to like slate you need to slate one hunger.
Okay.
But yeah, in case you missed it, Banshee,
did.
Richard got a bestial failure again. Um, so he'll and I decided I will give him a hunger compulsion.
Mm-hmm.
So until he is able to slate one hunger, he's gonna have the 2 dice penalty, like I mentioned before.
Okay.
Yeah.
And I'm saying that it's gonna be replacing the old compulsion.
Okay. Yep.
So yeah.
I'm just blissfully unaware at this point in my own problems. So I'm just gonna go with it until I get like a hint or like until Richard tells me.
So
I know
so-
nothing.
okay. So Freya, considering that you failed that roll, you'll be telling I think you'll be telling Banshee telling Olivia about the question that she asked.
Yeah, I guess. No, I cannot.
Okay. Good to know. And I just continue driving. I try to make small talk, but it's not that long of a drive. So yeah.
Alrighty.
We go through the back entrance as discussed with Dom.
Yes, it's a very the back entrance, compared to the front, is a little unpleasant, dark alleyway, all that kind of jazz. Okay, you're walking around, you come across random cats that like hiss and growl at you and like run away. Okay, and as you're walking, I want you to do me a favor and give me a wits and awareness roll for me.
Both of us or just
Both
Olivia?
of us, both of you, sorry. So-
4. So
3.
it's wits 3 plus.
So 5.
Yeah, wits and
Yes.
awareness. Remember,
Reroll.
and remember about your compulsion, Freya.
Yeah, I'm only going to roll 3 dice.
Yeah.
And then I also gained a hunger, so I'm at 4, correct?
Oh wait, no, you don't gain hunger. You didn't gain
Okay,
hunger.
okay.
Yeah.
All right.
Oh.
Another bestial failure. Let's go.
Oh god. Okay. Okay. Instead of just giving you another compulsion, I'm just gonna get you to increase your hunger.
I'm going to keep rolling these. I'm just going to keep rolling
Well,
these.
actually, wait.
But do I notice that this is going on? Like, does he get a bit more aggressive. Like I don't know what's going on, like how he's acting. And obviously, as a vampire, I'd know when a vampire is hungry.
Mm.
Like,
Well, I wouldn't really say that you're able to notice because it's very like it's very a very subtle urge. Okay.
okay, and I'm
You
clearly distracted as
yeah,
well.
you're clearly distracted. But I'd say Freya. Okay, so if you would prefer, okay, if you'd prefer, instead of taking out a compulsion, you could take aggravated damage instead.
So I either I gain another hunger or I take damage.
No, well, I was thinking like I was looking through the book for solutions to this, and one of the other solutions is like you could take aggravated damage instead of like another compulsion. But we could also do give you another hunger if you prefer that.
Give me the hunger.
Alrighty, so you're now at 4 hunger now.
Yeah.
Alrighty. Okay. Okay, yeah, Banshee. Oh wait, you also. Goddamn. Okay. Okay, Banshee.
Yeah.
Would you like to? Would you like to re-roll? Try and attempt to re-roll your dice. Okay, because unfortunately one isn't enough to notice. Would you? If you want, you can re-roll by spending willpower. Up to you though. You can
How do I spend willpower? How
you
often does it?
you basically
replenish?
apply superficial willpower damage on yourself, and you can re-roll up to 3 normal dices.
I'm sorry, I'm still lost. I don't know how that
Okay.
works.
Okay, sorry. Okay, so
Okay, so
you have
like how much willpower do I have?
okay, so I'm guessing you have your character sheet in front of you.
I do. I see
Okay.
the willpower. I see boxes on the bottom and circles up top.
Yes. Okay. Basically, the boxes is where you put down your like the damage that you're sustaining. Okay. You mark
Okay.
superficial with a /, and you mark aggravated with a X. Okay. So you put down a / for superficial damage. Onto it if you want to re-roll some of your dice. So basically,
I'm assuming since you mentioned that this is going to be important,
Yeah,
so I feel like I should.
yeah,
Yeah, let's do it.
Okay,
So do I just
put a /
on the on like the empty boxes?
The ones that are underneath the points.
I don't know how to do that.
Okay. Do you have? Are you using the one on your computer, or do you have it in front of you?
My computer.
Ah, damn. Okay, because you needed to open it in order to edit that particular way. You will need to you need to put it on Adobe. Okay, so remember that personal notes that like I gave. Actually, no, I'll do it for you. I'll put on your personal notes that you have spended
Okay.
willpower.
Okay, so I'm just gonna re-roll the same roll, right?
You can. There is a button you can see where it says you can re-roll up to 3. You can re-roll up to 3 dices if you want. You can also re-roll. You can also select to re-roll.
I'll re-roll failures.
Yeah, there's a button for re-roll failures, but you can also re-roll that success as well if you want to.
No, I'm good.
Okay.
Did that get me anything?
Unfortunately, it still wasn't enough to do it. It's still like there's still failures.
That's shit happens,
Rip.
doesn't it?
Yeah.
Yeah, it's fine. So I just don't see anything.
Just give me a moment.
Hey, at least you haven't rolled, 3 bestial failures in a row.
Yeah, right. It's insane.
It's still not as bad as what was it, 5 messy crits in a row?
You're getting there though. I think there's 2 more left before you're there.
Oh yeah, I can't wait till Hato just stares at me and is like, "Why? Why do you do this?"
What?
It makes the game interesting.
Yeah.
It's
It does make
fine.
the game interesting.
Yeah, it
Mm.
does.
Yeah, but I'll need to figure out
I
like
just
what
love
to.
that my character's like blissfully unaware
Yeah, I'll need
of
to.
the shit that's about to go down. Okay, yeah.
Yeah, I'll need to figure out what to do with like if we get like messy if we get bestial failures during like in like rapid succession, one after another. I'll need to figure out what should we do then. Because I'm gonna be real honest with you, the other series that I've watched, I haven't really seen one that happens like this often. I'm gonna be real. Usually they tend to happen like not as common. Like
Mhm.
still like fairly, but not to the point where it's one after the other.
That's fair. Well, we're almost finished with this session anyways.
Yeah.
So maybe that is something that you can think about for
Yeah.
next game.
Oh wait, there's still yeah. Yeah, we're almost. Just give me a moment. Mm. Mm. Okay. Just let me just like Okay, just give me a moment. Mm. Mm. Okay. Just give me a quick second, because like waiting. Mm. Mhm. Oh, here we go. Okay, so Dominique, you have your character has the element of surprise. Okay.
Mm-hmm.
So how will your character enter or how will the character like attack them?
I don't know what the situation is.
Oh, sorry. I thought I did yesterday. I'm sorry. Okay, so
Wait, was it? I'm so sorry. Can I just interject for a second? Was it purely by chance that the name is identical?
Oh no, the Oh
Okay,
wait,
you set that
wait. Okay, yeah.
Mhm.
Okay. Granted. Her character, his name is not Dominique. It's something else.
Oh, sorry. Yeah, my name's Dominique.
Yeah,
Oh, I see.
yeah. But anyway,
The chances, I don't know, like just for context, Dominique, the Mauler that I have is also named Dominic. That's why I was just like, okay, the chances of that happening. So I thought this was kind of embedded, but it's not. Okay,
but
sorry.
yeah. For context, Dominique. Okay, your character. Okay, blanking on your character's name. Sorry.
Serafina.
Yes, Seraphina. Yeah, Seraphina. Your target is in your sights. Okay, they had managed to evade you at their haven, but now you have them in your sights. Okay. How do you wish to approach them? How would you wish to get the drop on them?
Can you just tell me what the environment is?
Okay, so you're in a dark alleyway. Okay, the dark alleyway behind behind the building of like a massive fashion company. Though the alleyway doesn't look as pleasant as the as the company, the building inside. Okay. So
Okay.
how would you let me know if there's any other information you'll need. You know.
Yes, that should be fine.
Okay.
I think taking the advantage. Where are they looking? Like both in the same direction?
Oh yeah, they're like looking like forward because they're like walking. They're like walking to the back entrance of it. It seems.
Right. So I would start off by triggering Silence of Death.
Silence of Death. Just so I know. What is this ability? Just to
Silence of Death basically nullifies all sound made by the
Okay.
caster.
Well, okay. Well, okay. Well, granted, they already did like roll for wits and awareness, and they failed, so it's all good. But yeah. Okay. And but what else do you? Would you like to? So you want to use that power?
Yeah. So that
Okay.
basically just means that I can walk up behind them and they won't be able to hear me unless I have
Okay.
Sense the Unseen.
Okay.
Okay.
Okay. So could you do a rouse check for me? Do you know how to use the dice bot or?
Rouse check what to use the ability? It's not a
Oh,
there's
is
no
it?
rouse check required.
Okay, so there's no rouse required. Okay, gotcha.
Mm-mm.
Okay. Okay. So you use that. What else do you do?
And then I'm gonna go right up behind them and go for.
Which one do you want to go
Ooh.
for? You see a very well dressed woman and with black hair, and you also see a man wearing was it like a leather coat? Was it?
No, it's just like a casual jacket.
Okay, jacket. Okay, gotcha. Which one would you go for first?
Knife. I'm gonna go for the neck of the one with the fancy suit, the woman.
Okay, so you're gonna put like a knife to her neck.
Yeah.
Okay.
Right up behind her, blade to the throat.
Alrighty.
But I don't know if she's a vampire yet.
Okay. Well, I mean, we established like privately that you know that she is a vampire. But yeah. Finding realizing that but so when you grab her, do you think actually hey so yeah, I'm gonna assume that Freya will Richard would notice you grabbing Olivia.
But would I though? Or would I bestial failure for a fourth time in a row?
Well, that's why.
Please don't bestial failure another time.
That's
Stop making him roll.
Time.
yes.
Stop
He's
I
been
rolled 3 in a row.
yeah.
I'm gonna die.
That's why I'm just gonna assume that you were aware of this because you're like I imagine that you're pretty like close by Olivia, so you would notice her being just grabbed by someone and like a neck holding to her. So as you turn around to see this, how do you respond?
Me?
No, first to
Richard.
Richard. How do you think Richard will respond?
So at this point, there's a knife to my neck. I'm being held back. There's a knife to my neck. Yes?
Yes.
Okay, cool. Okay, just for context. All right.
Yeah. But yeah, well, actually, first up, Banshee, how do you think Olivia will react to like having a knife to her?
I know exactly how I'm gonna fucking react.
Okay.
Well, obviously, my training takes over. And as soon as I have the knife to my neck, I say, whoa. Let's talk it out. What is ailing you? I literally just try to calm the situation down. I'm not going to scream. I'm not going to do any of that. I literally have a knife to my neck. I'm going to say, I get it. Let's talk. And then that is where I'm literally hardcore, trying to charm persuade,
Okay. So
all of the above to fucking save my life.
Okay.
I'm literally going to sweet talk the fuck out of this person.
alrighty. So I guess then give me a charisma plus persuasion for me.
Okay.
And Dominique,
Yes.
in DMs, give me a difficulty that you think will work for your character.
All right.
Okay.
I'm
so
going
I
off my
roll.
my sheet stats for like
Okay.
what I think she would resist with.
I have like 2 green swords and then 1 blue one with 2 double.
So yeah, three. Yeah,
Oh.
three. That's 3 successes. Like I said,
Okay.
the criticals only become a crit when there's like more of them. When there's like a second one there, when there's a pair.
So success, right?
Yeah. Well, let's like give me a moment.
So
Okay. Okay. Well, luckily that seems to have been enough to ease ease the blood. Actually, how about you tell me, Dominique? Serena
Seraphina.
Seraphina, sorry, responds to what you said?
She's a little bit surprised that the woman doesn't even scream. And so she just very quietly goes, "All right. You're not dead yet. So what do you have to say?"
well, firstly, I can see that something is ailing you to compel you, let's say, to put that knife to my throat. I'm happy to talk. I'm not an irrational person. I'm a reasonable person. If there's something you want to say, I'm here to listen.
Hmm.
I'm just I'm just like I'm making it all about Seraphina and being like, what do you need? How can I help you? And trying to
What?
like turn the tables of and
Help
plus,
help
can
me
I
help you.
help me help you? Yes,
Mm.
exactly.
Yeah. Well, while that is happening, Freya, what do you think Richard will be doing at this time? Realizing that noticing Olivia with a knife to her neck, and her trying to just like diffuse the situation.
He would probably be kind of trying to observe, like he would freak out at first, but notice that Olivia's keeping it calm and collective and is not being like freaking out. So
I would have
Richard would
screamed,
not
just
be
saying.
freaking out.
Yeah.
Yeah.
Yeah. But but continue onwards for me. So continue onwards for me, Banshee.
Oh, wait, you want me to continue talking?
Oh yeah, like what you're saying. Like I take
Oh,
those more.
I was posing the question to Seraphina. I don't know
Oh
what's
yeah.
going on. I literally
Okay.
just said, "Help me help you. What ails you, sister?" I'm literally using everything. I'm about to die. So
What was your character like a pyramid scheme leader or something? That's
No, it was
uh
no. She's Thespian spy.
mm.
but super charismatic and persuasive.
Yes.
So
So
those are
she's
the literally the only skills I have.
yeah.
I'm just
She's the
charismatic.
as we established earlier on DMs. Your target is the sire of the CEO of a massive fashion company in Australia, who does like spy work for her sire. And well, yeah, that's your target.
Okay. So yeah, I've got that question. So can you repeat the question, please?
Me. I
Yes.
was just saying, how can I help you? Surely we can come to a resolution. I mean, we don't need to resort to petty knife, games, if you will. We can discuss this. In fact, we can discuss this
Look,
over a meal if you wish to. There are plenty of sweet-blooded uh, individuals, if you will,
yeah,
walking
not
around here. You know,
not
happy
really
to
my
take you for a
style.
takeout. Oh, no. Oh, okay. What is your style then?
Look, you just kind of need to let this happen, all right?
I need to let what happen exactly. I'm kind of in the dark. Don't know what's going on.
And like when she says that, I'm going to start digging it right into her neck, like actually starting to cut through skin.
Okay, so seeing the situation go to this, how does I guess firstly, how does I guess how does Olivia respond to this? Seeing the knife go, trying to like push in a bit deeper.
Um, okay,
Well,
well, I think I have to ask you a question then. Do I notice anything? Do I know anything about this person's clan? Because, like, do I, for example, from insight, am I able to gauge what this person wants? Because I know as player knowledge what this person wants, but as character knowledge, uh, do I
not
know anything?
Not really, unfortunately. Okay. All you know is that she seems to, for some reason, want to kill you. But I guess on that note, then, what? How about you, Freya? Like realizing that the knife
I'm
is
gonna use
going.
Bloodhound.
Huh?
Before
I'm gonna
that,
use
can I do a
Bloodhound.
composure check? Just so that like, because I don't want to scream. I want to continue like the blood's trickling down my neck now. I'm not responding. I'm indifferent. I'm like, really? This is
I
just
want
so cliche, like kind of like the full snobbiness. I want to make it seem as if like the snobbiness is erupting out of me, and I'm just like, really, this is so barbaric, even like kind of that vibe. And I want to exude that onto Seraphina, and just as like a kind of like an intimidation thing, being like, okay, this she's unfazed kind of, but I'm fucking terrified on the inside. So I
Mm.
just want to make that super clear.
So, do you want to do a roll with this?
I don't know. Can I? That's why I'm asking you. What do
Okay.
I do?
Okay. I'd say do composure and intimidation for me for your roll.
Okay. Do I get a bonus on intimidation? Two,
Uh,
four, four. Okay.
well,
So it's,
your specialty your specialty is like something else, so like nothing in this regard, unfortunately.
and I always do hunger. Yes.
Yes, I think
Done.
you're sure you have one hunger.
I
Ooh,
don't know what
okay.
this means.
Okay, so you have 3 successes. Um, so how do you think so Dominique, how do you think um, Serafina responds to this?
To
To like
uh,
because her like calm and like lay back. She got 3 successes on
well,
this.
it's actually playing into good things in her head because she's like, okay, less attention drawn to this subject.
Mm,
But she does stop digging the knife in anymore, so it's made a little tiny bit of a wound, but that's it. She'll let it kind of rest there.
All right. So, Freya, how does Richard respond to all
I want to
this?
use I want to use Bloodhound and see if I can find out if they're kindred or not.
Bloodhound? Okay.
Because I can smell if they're human, and if I can't smell them, then I know they're kindred.
Alrighty. So, does it? Let me see.
It is resolve plus awareness test at
Does it
difficulty
res,
3.
does it require a rouse check?
I
You
don't
can smell the resonance of a human's blood
I don't
pouches
think it
in the
requires a rouse check now.
Yeah.
Okay. Okay.
You still need to be in olfactory range, which I
Yeah.
kind of am in olfactory range.
Yeah, but like if you're in an alleyway, would there be like trash making it harder?
Hmm.
It says for perfume or distance, so
Mm,
Maybe let's do difficulty 4 then.
okay. Well, yeah. Just
Well, that would be physically impossible. I'm still gonna do it.
Okay.
Not always. Like, because if you got a
Damn it, we broke our bestial failure streak. Damn it.
What do you mean, damn it? I'm about to die. You should say yes.
Oh
Alright.
no.
At 4, yeah, I would have need to have gotten a critical to make it succeed. Because I'm still freaking suffering from -2. I can't tell anything. All I do is smell garbage.
So would
what a
you like?
lovely smell it is.
Hmm?
What a lovely smell that is.
Yes.
Yeah, I don't want to
Can
do
I-
anything because I'm -2, and it's like I'm going to bestial failure again.
So what do you want
Can
to do?
I? Oh, sorry.
I was asking, what do you want? Do you want your character to do anything, Banshee?
Me? Yes. Oh, yeah. Yes, I do. I'm wondering, and this is just my theory. I'm thinking that because I don't know. I assume that Seraphina's a little distracted, or like at least like, and you please correct me if I'm wrong, Dominic. I'm thinking that maybe at this point you're like, okay, she's not gonna scream, she's not gonna do anything, she's she's very just unbothered, and so on.
Yeah. It's definitely thrown me
and
off a little bit that
Throwing you off, exactly. That's the word I'm after. So during this time, can I, Hato, get into like a better position or like something, because like I'm quite stealthy and I'm assuming that I can dex my way out or stealth my way out, or like at least, I don't know, weave my hand.
You're gonna
under
try and like break out of her hold, basically, that she has on you.
I mean, yeah, I'm not gonna be like, oh, kill me, please.
Okay. So.
Like, I'm trying to diffuse it. It's clearly not working. But
Okay.
I don't want to make it seem as if I'm panicking right now, but that I'm literally going to try and just like break out, but like when it's least expected. You have the
Alrighty.
bigger advantage.
Give me a roll of dexterity plus athletics for me.
Oh, okay. Let's see.
And Dominique, give me a difficulty in DMs for me.
I can actually just make like an opposing roll if you want.
Oh, okay. Well,
Yeah.
Okay. You can't do
Wait,
one.
no, I want to reroll. I want to reroll.
You want to reroll? Okay. So
Take
spend
all of my willpower. Don't care. Reroll this bitch.
Okay.
Oh,
Okay.
fuck.
Wait, what does that mean? Does that?
You got 2. Okay, so
I don't know what
yeah.
that means.
Okay, so what did you get, Dominic?
I'll roll. So what am I gonna roll with?
Because I was kind of unsure about like rolling because a lot of dice rolls. But okay, I'd say give me. Okay, so you have your weapon in you, so I'd say Dex. Give me Dex and melee for me.
Oh, and does knives count?
Well,
like
I mean,
specialty
you
wise?
have. Well, I mean, you have a knife. Like you have a knife to her neck, and that's what you're using. So, but like, but your specialty like was swords, correct?
No, it's knives.
Oh, because it said. Sure, it said. Oh, okay. Let's find it.
I think my original sheet said swords, like the one I created for a
Okay.
different character before this. But
Wait, really?
yeah,
Found it.
I'm not sure honestly why you've got that one. Anyway,
Yeah,
I got a
that
4.
was the one that you sent me. Let me find it. Grab it real quick. Yeah. It said swords. But
Oh, okay. I'll send you the new one because I changed it.
oh, okay. You
Or
changed the
swords.
elements around. Okay. Okay. So I guess you will roll. Give me a roll then of melee plus dex for me.
Yeah, I got 4 successes.
Okay. Okay. So what I'm going to do what I'm going to do is that because you got two successes, Banshee, and Dominique got four successes. Okay. So what I'm planning to do is that you.
Dex melee is like my best roll, so
Oh yeah, but yeah, what I'm planning to do is that Olivia does escape, but for every I guess like you're like two dice lower than Dominique's score. So okay, so basically you would take like two superficial like melee damage.
Okay, so I do escape, but I have superficial damage now.
Yeah. Because knives and cuts, you know, they just give like superficial damage.
Okay. So I'm out now. Is that
Hmm?
correct?
Yeah, you're broken out of her hold, but like I said, you got you got some cuts on your neck. Okay.
Okay. I as I'm out, I kind of fix my top, fluff my hair a little bit. Okay, now we can talk like civilized people. And I kind of just, regain my composure as best I possibly can and just try to keep my distance, but willing to talk.
Now that you've turned around and you've got out of her hold and you've turned around and are now seeing so fine. I keep pronouncing the name wrong. I'm sorry.
yeah, that's fine.
Yeah. Well, can you say it again for me? Sorry.
Seraphina.
Seraphina. Now, can you describe to us how, now that they can see you, how does tell me how Seraphina looks?
Okay, so she's a relatively shorter, not particularly tall, and quite like slim woman. Lightly tan skin, sandy brown, blonde curls, are like pulled back into kind of a ponytail. And she's got like a white tank top and like kind of loose cargos on, with some pretty solid boots as well.
Alrighty. Alrighty. Um. Now that but
Oh.
now. Oh.
One more thing. Her left, like all of the inner forearm, is covered with this really intricate rune tattoo.
Alrighty. Now your mark is like out of your like hands now. So how does she react to this?
Yeah, that's not good. That is very bad.
Okay.
Um,
How does she respond?
first it's like a growl of annoyance, like oh, and then she's going to take a step back, but like keep the knife up to kind of let them know that she's still got her eye on them.
Mm-hmm.
She's not gonna respond to the other woman's, let's be calm, let's just talk like people thing. She's just gonna completely ignore that and keep her eyes trained on the woman.
Alrighty. And Freya, now that Dominique, now that so fine. I keep pronouncing the name wrong. I'm sorry. Sophina.
Seraphina.
Seraphi-
I like so fine actually.
Huh?
So fine is cool.
Okay, so fine. So fine. Wow. Okay, I just realized. But yeah, Freya. Now that this woman has now that Olivia has broken out of her hold. What do you think? Richard would do?
I would say Richard would probably kind of let Olivia do the talking and would just kind of sit there and observe.
Stand there. Okay.
Yeah, kind of like not really knowing. Like I'm still kind of kind of rolling in shock of what's happened, and just
Oh, my character's
fighting
so
all the
fucked.
compulsions inside of him right now.
Okay.
Well, just letting everyone in the room know, I have 0 combat. Like, I have everything with me depends on talking my way out of a situation. The best thing I have is, for example, if Seraphina would try to lunge at me again, I can possibly dodge it because I'm quite stealthy. But that's about it.
Yeah, I'll give you all a spoiler. If we're looking at
Yeah.
like Dex melee rolls with knives, I'm rolling 8 dice.
Okay.
Yeah.
So firearms are
Which
the good way against you. Got it.
Yeah,
Okay.
which is why I was kind of thinking maybe just doing like a straight typically instead of roll.
I can set one if you want.
Yeah. Oh yeah, probably just like DMing it, but yeah. But
Okay.
but yeah. So now, so seeing that.
Hold on.
Yeah.
Can't I hold on? I do have advantages. One of the advantage I have is stunning. Can't I like somehow allure this person into siding with me? Isn't that my
Try
skill?
like you're gonna try and charm her.
Yeah. Hey, that's what I've been trying to do. Like,
Okay.
so shouldn't I have like an effect of something, or shouldn't
Mm.
I somehow, I don't know, convince or something?
Well, you can try again if you want to, like in a different, like now instead of like before you're trying to negotiate with her, but now like what kind of different angle will you try to take to convince her?
Well, I don't know.
Mm,
I'm just trying to charm this person, right? Like,
mm,
I don't know what skills I have. But like I'm assuming that I would have to have quite a high roll in that, because like,
mm.
don't I have like a 4 on it out of 5? I don't know how it works. Like, this is, by the way, context. Dominic, this is my first time playing ever
Oh,
this
you're
game.
good. You're good. We've all got to
No
start
clue.
somewhere.
Yeah.
Yes, so that's why I'm like, I don't know what I'm doing. So if I have skills, maybe you guys can help me out. But like, I figured that if I can't charm my way out of a situation, my character's useless. Might as well just take that knife and plunge it into my heart. So like,
Okay.
and I'll just create
Well.
another character. But yeah,
Uh,
what can I do?
Well, I guess on that note, I would say that you feel a hand, touch on your shoulder. You look around and there you see Dominique, okay, your sire.
The actual one.
Yeah, and he's be like, and he says, I was beginning to worry, so I decided to come out and see. And he looks to you to Seraphine, Dominique, and he says to you, Seraphine, I presume.
She tilts her head and just looks at him and goes, "You."
He says, I have my connections. I'm aware of your name. I'm aware of your name. So, would you tell me why do you plan to take out my child?
I got hired for a job. Simple as that.
Would you care to disclose who has set you up with this?
She drops the knife and puts up a bit of a casual stance, pretending to think, going like, no.
Well, would you tell me, is there anything I could do to convince you otherwise?
I don't think so. Someone wants your child dead. More dead than dead.
I think hold on, everyone. I think we're missing the bigger picture here. Clearly, you have been bought out by someone else, either by, I don't know, money, resources, or, just because you're being, I don't know, blackmailed into doing this particular act of taking my life. But the great thing about these things is that it's a contract, and contracts can be bought out. So, what price do I have to pay to get you on my side?
Oh, see, that's not how it works. I don't kill you. Everyone else knows that I fucked up. So, it's
What?
pretty simple.
So it seems to be is your employment of importance to you then?
Me?
I'm talking to Seraphine. So
She takes kind of a moment to look at the guy. What's his name? Dominic or Dominique?
Dominique.
Oh God.
Oh no, my sire's name is Dominic with a
Dominic.
I'll spell it out. Yeah, hold on.
Okay. That makes
Let's
it
call
easier
him
because
Dom.
mine's
Just call him Dom.
Dom. Okay, that makes it easier
Like
because mine's.
We can. You
okay.
know what? Let's change his name. I think we should just change it. I didn't know your name was Dominique.
No, don't
so, like,
change it because I'm here for like a session.
I
Don't
didn't. I don't
change
know.
it.
So wait, you're not joining? Or is this like a one shot for you?
It's kind of like a guest appearance.
Yeah.
Ah, okay.
Special guest.
I see.
But so she'll tilt her head a little bit, and she'll say, you ask way too many questions.
I mean, darling, it's what I do.
Same here. Okay? Because if your employment is of importance to you, we could always use your skills in the Camarilla.
Nah, fuck that. And she's going to raise a knife and throw it at the suited woman.
Okay.
Give me.
I'm obviously gonna dodge it. Try to dodge it.
Okay. Give me a roll then. Let me see. I'll
throw.
Okay. Give me a athletics plus dex for me.
Who?
Sorry. Banshee.
Okay. Athletics and dex.
Oh.
Well, look at that.
Would you like to re-roll?
At least you got one.
Right.
Oh wait. Do you want to re-roll?
Can I re-roll? I've already re-rolled. How many do I get?
Well, I mean, as much like you have
Until it
willpower.
kills me. Let's go.
Yeah, as long as you have one willpower dot left, you can re-roll like any rolls 3 normal dice one time.
Yeah.
Okay.
During a roll.
So,
but now you'll have you have 3 special willpower damage, and you have 4 willpower. So you're close to being impaired. Impaired basically puts when it comes to willpower, it will put a penalty on you for social checks. So yeah.
Okay.
When you're impaired.
So I don't know if I just successed this or not. If I got a success or not.
Let's see, Dominique. Let's say give me a difficulty in DMs, or you can just roll.
Okay. For a thrown weapon, it's Dexterity, athletics, apparently.
Okay.
So I'll do that quickly. I won't give you a difficulty. I'll just say like what I get.
Okay.
That. Oof.
How bad is it? Oh god.
Yeah, it's not my best roll. It's only got a 2.
Oh no, that's good for me. What is it? I mean, yay.
Okay. So so you throw the knife and Olivia only just misses it. Okay, you know, at the very least, it may have like at the very least like snipped a little bit of your hair, Banshee.
Oh, I'm really upset about that.
Oh yeah.
I'm as a super vain Toreador, I am beyond upset now.
Okay, so you're taking off the kitty gloves now.
Oh, 100%.
Okay.
Okay, I have a question. I know that I'm stealth based. I know that I'm dex based. Can I do I have anything to throw? Like we didn't talk about weapons or nothing.
No, yeah, because like your character doesn't seem to be the one to do combat. Mostly sneaking around. But yeah, you don't really.
grapple.
Yeah, you
Can I
could.
charge and grapple.
Yeah, you
I
can
just
do.
thought.
You could do that.
Also, no, I have one in
No.
brawl. Excuse me.
For me.
Yeah,
Oh, for you. I also have one
No,
in
I'm
brawl, so I
saying-
kind of can do something.
you can.
Not that
Yeah,
I-
yeah.
Okay.
Yeah, but like I was saying that you don't have any like weapons on you.
Fair.
Yeah.
Well, since Freya, Richard saw the knife get thrown and it missed, so I'm going to try to grapple. What's the character's name again?
Seraphine.
Serafina.
See.
Seraphina. I'm going to try to grapple Seraphina.
Alrighty.
So,
Oh
would
boy.
that be strength plus brawl?
Yeah, I'd say that'd be strength plus roll. Give me a roll.
Oh wait, I just realized I'm only going to have a 2.
Oh.
Fuck!
Oh no.
God damn it! These freaking. This is why I haven't been doing anything, because it's like no matter what I do, I'm going to have like 2.
Goddamn.
Never mind. I'm not even going to do it. I'm not even going to do it. I can't do anything. I literally can't do anything. Unless how close am I?
You are well, I mean, you're fairly close to her. Okay.
Like I'm or
Okay.
so I only have one other thing I could do, and that would be this blood sorcery scorpion's touch, which that would just damage them.
You want to use scorpion shots?
Mm.
This is interesting. I haven't seen anyone use Scorpion's Touch before in a game.
I don't know why, but I have an amazing luck of just always hitting.
You gonna go for it?
I'm just saying here.
You're just gonna stand there? Okay.
Okay, I will be right back.
Okay.
No, I'm reading the thing.
Oh, okay. While
Please
No,
don't
I'm just-
French
I'm
kiss
not-
to guarantee a hit.
I mean,
Well-
I could grapple and kiss you.
Give-
No, thank you.
give a little smooch, anyway.
I could do it extinguish Vita, but I don't know if you're kindred or not.
What does that do again? Increases my hunger. Oh, fuck.
Yeah, it does. But
Ooh.
I guess Dominique would say you best want to clean this to hurry this up as quickly as you can. So fine. Sophina. I have just called backup. I've just called backup, and they will be on their way. So so one last chance, okay? Either, at the very least, give us information on your contract, and we'll see about and we'll see that you are able to get out this alive, and maybe give an appointment in the Camarilla. Otherwise, I can't guarantee your safety.
Back up. That's okay. I can probably kill you three before they come.
On that note, Dominique approaches you and attempts to.
Wait, doesn't my Mauler have like backup? Like my Mauler wouldn't. My sire, being as powerful and as rich as he is, wouldn't just stand out there alone. Wouldn't he have like a bunch of guards?
Yeah, I just said that he has called that backup is coming.
Ah, okay.
Okay.
What are the chances that while they're in conversation, that I slink off into the shadows?
I'd say give me a roll of stealth and dex for me.
I can certainly do that. Okay.
Ooh.
Oh, look at that.
Okay.
Ooh.
So, to Seraphina, seemingly my character has just vanished.
Well, at the very least that you weren't paying attention to, that you've stopped paying attention to, considering your attention has been focused on Dom.
I like the vanish one better.
Yeah.
Poof. Throws down smoke bomb.
No, it's more like that. She just crouches and like you're just like where did she go? Must have been the wind. Must have been the wind.
Yeah.
But yeah.
Let's just be honest here. She just put a cardboard box over her head.
Yes, that's the more
Covers her eyes.
But yeah, she seemed to have like vanished. But yeah, like your attention, she has seemed to have vanished because you've been you're not paying attention to her and mostly on Dom. You have lost sight of
Olivia.
I accidentally hit my PS5 with my knee. Anyway, you lost sight of her, and your attention is focused on Dominique. He says to you, at the very least, tell us, did you, by any chance, did you kill my at the very least, would you be able to tell us if you were you the one who took out my child's previous mark?
She's going to grin, lean forward, and say, "Did you like it? It was a good one, wasn't it?" Good kill.
Well, I mean, well, it's good to know that at the very least that her mark was killed. But we weren't too thrilled with that.
Aww. That's a very sarcastic "aw," by the way, as well.
I'm well aware. But yeah, now okay, so now Banshee. Now that Olivia is out of sight and Dom has like, taken all of her attention. Tommy, what does Olivia do now?
She gets a better position.
What kind of
She
position?
stealths, well, obviously behind Serafina. Like towards, like, just roughly behind. I'm obviously not going to just stand there and do nothing.
Mhm.
And I'm just trying to. Can I get some insight? Because I think this is my chance to kind of gauge a bit more information about the potential origin of what clan this person might be a part of.
Well,
Any weaknesses, anything
well,
specific.
we did just found out that she was the person who took out your mark.
Yes, I heard that.
Yeah. So
I'm not going to react to that.
that means that blood that we found was probably hers.
Oh, so she's the, what was it, Banu something something?
Yeah, we did. We found out that it was that the blood that was there was of the Bahu Hakim and 13th generation.
I don't know what that means though.
Basically,
13th
assuming my
generation is
character
it means it's like 13 generations down from the original vampire.
Oh, she old.
oh no, she's young
Yeah,
She
no,
young,
she's
okay.
very young.
in terms of vampire.
Oh,
In terms of vampires.
So- doesn't that mean that I can easily crumble her resolve or easily manipulate her?
Not really. It just means that she, at the very least, she isn't super duper powerful.
Yeah, if I was
Okay.
like 9th generation, then you'd be panicking.
Yeah,
I see.
yeah. Let's just
Okay,
say
so I'm pretty much useless. I'm just gonna just chill. Like I can't attack. I can't clearly manipulate. I tried charming, it didn't work.
Mm.
So I'm just not gonna do anything. Gonna wait.
Okay. Well, so while Dom has your attention, has Sophia's attention.
We're just calling it anything at this point, aren't
I'm very sorry.
we? Just chill.
But yeah, but as he has your attention, some men start running out of the. They start running out of the. Some men start running out of the. He starts running out of the. They start running out of the building, like 3 men, both equipped with, of course, with like guns. There's two with a pistol, with a standard, little usual pistol, and the other one with with some kind of rifle. Looking back at them, Dominique was like, "Ah, gentlemen, you have arrived." Okay. They're just like, "Sir, we came as quickly as we can." And he's just like, it's like, and you came in, just in the nick of time. And she,
I'd like you to shoot this woman.
yeah, he just points at at Sophia, Dominique. So how does, and of course they point their guns at you, ready to to shoot at you. So what do you? So tell me, what does your character do in response to having guns pointed at her?
She's got this she's got like almost a smug smile on her face, but it's not really. She like throws her hands up pretendingly and goes, "Whoa, no need for guns. Thought you were a hands-on kind of person."
I tried that, but you wouldn't see reason. So unfortunately, this is where it'll have to be, unless you would wish to accept my offer, though.
Camarilla, not really my bag.
Well,
I'll see you soon though. And on that note, she's going to like just out of like worry that they're going to start shooting, she's actually going to start moving backwards, but like sounds really showy, but it's going to be like a flip, so like back on her hands to kind of throw herself back.
Yeah, they will shoot at you, but it will be so like they'll probably
Are they like stormtroopers?
Hmm?
Are they like stormtroopers? Do they can they just not aim?
I'd say in the context of, I'd say like they're not, but I imagine that you're pretty like a pretty evasive person, so yeah, I would assume so. Unless would you like to roll for a dex and or unless would you like to roll for athletics and dex to see how well they get you?
I'll do that quickly.
Alrighty.
Give myself a fair chance to get wiped out already.
I'm gonna get out of the way. Remember how I said I was behind Seraphina? Not anymore.
Oh, okay. I thought you said you were standing like somewhere else. Apologies.
I was off on the side, but I was gonna try and get a better position behind Seraphina, so I can maybe just hold her in place or something. No, I am not gonna do that.
I'm gonna do a willpower reroll on some of those.
So I'm gonna fuck off out of there. Is what I'm gonna do.
Very nice. I got a 4.
A 4? Okay. Okay. So you're like, you're leaping around. I'm guessing like your character like well, I'd say like she does able to dodge the bullets, but like does your character like leap on the buildings, or does it like does it leap on top of the get on the top of the building, or does it like more just run through the alleyway jumping around?
She sticks to the alleyway. She's not quite nimble enough to get up to the top of the building, but she uses like the dumpsters or anything that's in the area to just throw herself behind cover momentarily before she like starts quickly making her way to the next one.
Alrighty, and you evade the men. You evade them, and of course they're like running after you. But not like, but they kind of just stop at the end of the alleyway as you're like completely out of the way. Sophia leaving the scene, Dom looks at both Freya and Olivia. So he looks at Richard and Olivia and asks you, "Are the both of you all right? Any of you have any of you been hurt or harmed?"
Oh, just some cosmetic things. Scratch.
Yeah, I see the little cuts on your I see the little cuts on your neck. I see the cuts on your neck.
Oh, it's okay, sire. Adds to the allure.
Actually, while that is, I will introduce to you one of the other vampire powers. You can do some healing. Just give me a moment while I remember myself with it real quick. Okay. Okay, so you can, because there's a thing called vampire mending, where you can, you basically rouse the blood to heal up superficial willpower damage. You basically, you roll one. You roll one. You do one rouse tech for each like superficial damage that you wish to heal up, and you have 2 superficial damage.
Okay.
So yeah. So would you like to like
Heal?
to
Yes.
yeah. So like roll so I guess like do you want to do both of them or
Sure.
alrighty. So
wait, how injured am I?
you have 2 superficial damage.
Out of?
Oh, well, your health is, I'm pretty sure it's 5. Yes, it's 5. You have like 5 health.
Okay.
And you got 2
Well,
superficial.
so do I like heal that naturally by sleeping or no?
I'm, I, I, I think you do probably. Hmm.
Or by feeding or something?
No, you, well, you don't heal by feeding, I'm pretty sure. I think
Yeah,
that's,
I'll just heal myself then.
okay.
How do I do that?
Okay, so you do a rouse check for each point of superficial damage that you wish to heal. Okay,
A
so
rouse check. What's a rouse check?
okay, oh yeah, the check that you do for when you're using your vampire power. Basically, if you fail a rouse check, you will if you fail a rouse check, you will gain hunger. Basically, if you fail a
Oh,
rouse check,
I just don't know how to do it.
yeah, all
Like
good.
re-roll.
Just do the roll and just roll for me 2 dices. Okay.
Okay.
So yeah. Okay. Well, granted, you didn't need to put your hunger in there, but that's all good.
Oh,
Okay. But yeah, you manage to heal them, but you do accumulate 1 hunger from it. Okay.
okay.
Okay, this whole incident, healing the wounds has made you feeling a bit more hungry. Okay, now you're at 2 hunger. Okay,
Okay.
okay, and while you're talking to your sire and telling him. Oh yeah, just a scratch. As you're saying that, the wounds slowly end up just healing really quickly, pretty quickly, and he's just like, and he just responds with, and there you go. Okay, good as new. Though deep down, you do feel a bit of like hunger.
Oh, I'm famished.
Yes, a little bit. Yes. Starting to come. Okay, and he then also looks to Richard and then asks you, are you all right, Richard? This must have been a rather eventful day for you.
Yeah. No offense, I might have dozed off there for a second.
That's well. That is fair. That is understandable, Richard.
Oh no, this isn't Richard. This is me.
I know, but I'm playing. I know, but I'm playing into the character.
Oh, okay.
In context, because for role play. Like I'm just imagining like your character just like fucking just like passing out for all the thing. Granted, I don't know if that actually is a thing. Anyway, apologies. But anyway, your character is just like, oh yeah, I'm all. So say again, how does your character respond to the question?
Just kind of little shook. Everything, going from an 8 to for 7 to 3 job to this chaos. I might be regretting some things.
Well, I hope. Well, I hope it. Well, I hope it won't be. I guess it is the life that we live, us kindred. But hopefully it won't spill the death. Hopefully it won't spill the final death. The final death for us. Okay. But I would say that as long as you're working for us, we'll see to it that you have our protection. Okay. As long as you fulfill your end of the bargain.
Very well.
Okay. So now, like she is. Now, and I have a feeling that won't be the last that we see of her. So, considering it seemed to be that your haven has been compromised, I'm afraid that we may have to temporarily relocate somewhere else. Okay, I will.
You just wanted to take my penthouse, I'm just saying.
Hmm?
I said you just wanted to take my penthouse.
Well, why would I need to take a penthouse when I have this glorious building behind me? Okay. Okay. While it is a very nice building, okay, I have gifted it and for you and for your situation. But yeah.
I'm having my diva moment because aren't
Oh, yeah,
Tory girls like divas?
Oh yeah, I know. I'm messing in with the I'm messing with things too. Messing around too.
Mm-hmm.
But yeah. But yeah. But yeah, I'll and continuing. I'll but for now, while I find a better a separate accommodation for you all, I will see about until I find a much more better, much more safer accommodation. Yous will be resting here with resting here in the building for tonight. I have some spare rooms in the basement of the building.
Yeah, we'll just go rest there.
Okay.
I just go in, yeah.
Yeah. It is getting close to daytime after all. Okay. So I guess after saying that, what does your characters do?
I think this is a good place for a break because I think we were meant to finish up 40 minutes ago.
Oh, actually,
and...
this is where the session's gonna end.
Oh, perfect.
Yeah, I was asking for
You're
closing.
asking for next time.
Oh no, yeah, I'm asking for closing actions. What do you guys do before after him offering you to sleep here? How do you respond and shit?
I'm gonna feed, eh?
Hmm?
How am I gonna respond? I'm gonna go look for food. I'm gonna find
you
a
better,
nice.
Well, you better go do so as quickly as you can though, because it is getting
Oh
pretty
no,
late.
as in after I wake up. I'm
Oh.
not gonna. Not now. Oh no, not now.
Mm.
So I thought you meant what are you gonna do when you wake up? Well,
Oh, no,
now
no.
I'm not gonna do anything. I'm gonna sleep. I'm gonna.
Oh yeah, yeah. Because I was asking in response to what Dominic told you about sleeping here, that you guys can sleep here.
Well, I have no response. I mean, that's a given. That's my sire.
Okay, and I'm guessing you just walk past him nodding or something like that. Yeah.
I just say thank you.
Alrighty. What about you, Freya? How does Richard respond?
I'm just gonna go downstairs and go to sleep. Just quietly relax after so many bestial failures today.
Yeah.
He's like, I'm done with the day.
Yeah. He smiles and nods at you. Yeah. As he and as the both of yous walk in, he looks outside, looks down the alleyway. Okay, he looks down the alleyway and pondering, and then just walks back inside. And I think that's where we will end the session for today.
Yay!
Yay.
Great first session.
Yes, very interesting first session. Thank you for coming this far, and thank you for watching. We would hope to see you in our next session, but until then, farewell.